recording yet?
Dedicated
Hey.
to all the pretty girls.
Got it?
All the pretty girls. All the pretty girls in the world. And the ugly girls too. But to me, you pretty anyway, baby. You give me your number, I call you up. You act like your pussy on interrupt. I don't have no trouble with you fucking me, but I have a little problem with you not fucking me. Baby, you know I'ma take care of you, cause you say you got my baby and I know it ain't true. Is it a good thing? No, it's bad, bitch. For good or worse, makes you switch. So I walk on over with my crystal. Bitches, niggas, put away your pistol. Dirty won't be having it in this house, cause bitch, I'll cripple your style. Now that you heard my charming voice, you couldn't get another nigga. The coochie won't get moist. If you wanna look good and not be bummy, yo, you better give me that money.
Hey, dirty. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, baby, I got your money. Hey, dirty.
Out the slums of the motherfucking Northwest, making their way through the cities in the forest. Y'all now tuned to the Jeff and Greg podcast. This shit like a log from a dog's ass. So drink your box of cheap beer till you so trash. You about to laugh and shit your pants, and that's a known fact. Greg might be on some magic mushrooms, he got no class. So when Jeff the pole is swinging, when obviously he ain't got no gas. Go past the gold hash, cause laughs is in the forecast. More beer, get more smashed than the clean talk at the doormat. Grab your popcorn, funny rings, and an egg roll. Tell us spread it late, so I love the Jeff and Greg show. From the IDA, how it'll help you with your day, bro. Hang over Joe's sponsors, Jeff is whiter than that yayo. For rider, there's some ladies, got some crazy shit to say, yo. Custom like the bosses, took them out the fucking payroll. Some call it a garage, but we call it the sarcophagus. Comedy kings drinking beer, sitting around this talking shit. Jeff and Greg snatching confidence, such accomplishments. Listen close and get off on this awesomeness, I promise this.
Greg. Hey,
What?
guess what, bro?
What?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I feel like it's been like a whole fucking year since you've been in here.
It's only been a couple of weeks.
Dude, I fucking missed it, man.
Yeah, what's up?
I missed you, bro.
Episode 35, Jeff and Greg podcast. Live from Gray Bush Studios.
Gray Bush Studios.
What's up? What's going on, Greg?
Nothing, man.
We got a full house tonight.
We got a fucking crazy full house in here. Like, this is probably the most people we've ever had in the Gray Bush Studios.
Especially, well, in the new studio,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure, in the new studio. What episode is this?
This is episode 35. I already called it out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Man,
So, what's up, man?
nothing, man. I don't even remember your name. What's your name?
It hasn't been that fucking long.
Fuck, it's been
It hasn't
forever,
been
bro.
that long. It hasn't been that long. I guess we should just get right into it, huh?
All right, Bill.
Because there's no hiding it. It's Jeff.
Oh,
It's Jeff.
that was a worthy guess.
You just listened to our intro. Like, you should know.
Yeah, I
You
wasn't
should
listening.
remember that.
I tuned it out.
Yeah. What's new?
So we got a fucking big show for you motherfuckers tonight, dude.
We do. It's been a couple of weeks. We took last week off, and
Not by choice,
no,
though. Not by my choice.
not by
though.
your choice.
Not by my choice.
Not by your choice.
Yeah.
And I meant to post a flashback episode, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Yeah.
No excuse.
No excuse.
I just didn't.
Just dropping the ball, bro.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. I don't care.
Fuck. Fuck the fans. We don't fucking need them. Block them. Is there a way to block them?
Block all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Fuck it.
My mom's already on the list.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, she said she found a way around that.
No, she didn't. She's blocked.
Blocked.
Yeah. I built a wall.
Yeah.
Blocked her.
We're gonna make this podcast great again.
That's
Huh.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's fucked up on so many levels.
So, yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's gonna be a little crazy tonight, Greg. We do have we've got Ty Durden back in the studio with us.
What's up, Ty?
Sir, what's going on with y'all, man?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We got Colt Whitmore.
Colt Whitmore.
Hey, thanks for having me
Yeah,
back.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we've got Tanner back.
Tanner,
Yes.
what's
It's
up,
been
baby?
a long time.
Long time.
Hell yeah.
Years and years.
Look at
Long,
that silky
long
smooth. Say it again.
Years and
Yeah,
years.
years and years. Yeah. That's what it feels like between our podcasts, actually, from last week and this week. It feels
Dude.
like years and years. You know?
It took 1 week off.
Nah, not by choice though. Not by choice.
Yeah, I chose to take a fucking week off.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
have a
did.
vacation.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even choose those.
The man upstairs, huh?
No, the wife upstairs.
Boss.
Yeah, she's like, we're going camping.
Right.
I was like, but what about the podcast? What podcast?
No, dude, I understand.
I was
Totally,
just gonna
totally
say.
understand.
That's when she replies, "What podcast?"
What?
Huh?
There is no podcast.
You mean that silly little room you built down there? Yeah.
Shit.
Oh man,
So how was the camping trip, man?
it was awesome.
You said it was pretty nice. There was nobody around you,
Yeah, we were on some private land. There was
Yeah.
nobody for miles.
right?
Did you go fishing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did any of you motherfuckers go camping?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck no. I don't do nature. Fuck wrong with you?
That sounds.
They
He's
got
right up
bears
my
out
alley.
there and shit.
I like where you're going, Ty.
People die out there.
Ty's nose up. Fuck no. What about you, man?
I go camping, but I did not go camping.
It was pretty
For
busy.
Memorial Weekend,
If you don't have
unfortunately.
like private land to go to,
Well, that's the
then-
only reason we even went.
Yeah.
Because we had a place
and it
to
was
go.
fucking nice this weekend. Like usually it's rainy and shitty all weekend,
Mm-hmm.
like all weekend. But I mean, it was kind of there was a little bit of rain, but
Yeah.
for the most part, it was like the curse wasn't there. Usually
Yeah.
Memorial Weekend is like every always shitty, you know. But it was like sunny as fuck.
It sprinkled up in Island Park a tiny bit, but only in the evening.
Yeah.
During the day,
Nice. It was
Party
fucking
time.
nice. Yeah.
party time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 4 days later, we had
Why don't
two
you have a beer
tornado
open?
warnings in one day.
Yeah, Greg. What
I'm
about
about to say,
Greg?
did you open his beer?
Greg's drinking ice water over here.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for.
No, you should smell it. It might be vodka.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
But the great thing about vodka is there's no carbs in it. So we're
That
good.
is true.
So we're good. You know, we're golden.
Touche.
We're golden.
He bought a 6-pack of beer and brought it over.
Yeah, because you said we needed a sixer,
Yeah.
and then everybody brought fucking beer. So it was like, why did I need to bring beer? Everybody brought their own shit. Everybody knows what they
well,
like.
we probably should explain why we're like, because usually we're like
Balls deep
already
in the
drunk
beer.
by now.
Yeah.
But we're like, as the listeners already know though, but we're like right dead center in the middle of a weight loss challenge.
Yeah,
And
like
you know,
dead center, like right now.
beer has a lot of carbs in it.
Yeah.
So you could have bought like something that didn't have like a
I
million.
didn't know you were gonna be a little bitch about it. You know, I just bought what we usually drink. You know, I didn't know.
So what if we both have one?
It's fine by me.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Think
I'm
about.
all for it.
Yep.
That's
Two
exactly
rights
how it works.
Make a right.
That's perfect.
May I
That's
get
all the
that
justification I need.
Wickeds while you're in there?
Yeah. See, here we go. Here we go. Get loose.
Thank you. Oh, I'm
Get
loosey
loose,
goosey.
motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Loosey-goosey.
Loosey goosey. That's what I'm talking about. You want anything? You guys want anything to drink? Okay.
He's got that
He's
four
got
Yeah, that
Loko.
Four Loko will
You
be
guys got that
enough for a
nasty
bit.
ass 4 Loko. That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Yeah.
We got some fucking shock top, man. If you want some of that shit, dude. I don't know.
Keystone.
We got some Keystone.
Coors.
We got the Coors.
Yeah.
We got the
I'm
IPAs.
probably gonna get one of those peach beers.
Ty has some of this Red Bull tequila he's
Oh, yeah, I always
giving
have
away.
Red Bull
With Four
tequila.
Loko.
Oh, no, I didn't say I was giving it away. I just
Oh.
have it. No.
I'm gonna try with the loco in it though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to try it? You want to try that? You
Spider
want to try
Man.
Spider get it?
Shit.
So let's
Go get your arm.
Let's get on track.
Oh yeah. So we got a big episode. We got
Yeah,
this could be
I was gonna say.
a rap battle in here.
Exactly.
Is there?
Yeah. Right now.
Not with this guy. These two.
I don't know. I'm not a rap
I was
battler.
thinking like Colt Jeff, but okay, cool. That works good for me.
Just get fucking roasted. Like, I
I
should
need
have
like
did that.
10 more beers before I.
Oh, we got
attempt
plenty
to
of
try
That
to-
should be fine.
There's plenty of fucking beers in
I'm
here.
about to say, this would be the perfect day for him.
Open it up.
I spilt on me. I'm not even
Oh,
that drunk yet.
Damn,
Damn.
dude. Just
Just wait. Just
spilling beer already. It's a party
That's how
foul.
it starts.
Hell yeah.
So we just had Ty in here. What's it only been like?
It's only
Like
been
3
like
weeks, or 2-3 weeks, or
3
something?
weeks, maybe
Yeah,
4
maybe
weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's been. I think it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, because y'all were just starting y'all's weight loss challenge around there, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, like a little bit.
I think
before
maybe if I think it was a full month.
Yeah.
It's been
Wow.
that. Yeah,
right
I was
there.
about to say, yeah, this
Yeah,
whole month
'cause-
went by fast
Yeah.
as fuck for me.
Yeah, it's
Well,
been quick.
When
Yeah.
Colt walked in, he was saying all this new stuff that he hadn't seen yet, and I was thinking it's only been like 3 weeks since you've been here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it feels like 3 weeks, but I think it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, weren't you on here before I was?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been over a month.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's so crazy how time flies, man. It's been a long
like
time.
that.
Yeah.
Especially when you have kids.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Once you have kids, you don't.
Yeah, it's over.
You blink and you're like, what?
Like,
I'm 50. How
Wasn't
did
I
I-
just watching Roseanne?
Not anymore.
Oh shit.
Damn, dude. Yeah, your favorite show got canceled.
Yeah.
Did you like it? I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I did.
I remember watching it as a kid.
Everybody
My parents
does.
loved it.
Yeah.
We
And I watched it. I fucking at the time, I'd watch it. I wasn't in love with it, but when it came back, I was like, yes. And then
Well, yeah, we've been talking about it for months
Yeah.
when they started building up that they were coming back.
Yeah.
We started on Hulu or whatever it's on. And started watching
every
a
episode.
bunch of old shit.
Was it any good though? I've actually
The
seen
new
all the
ones?
new episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it any
it's a little different. Roseanne's not in it as much as you would think. Like she's
Yeah.
in
No,
it.
it's the
but
other girl, right? It's the
Yeah,
daughter.
it-
or
yeah,
the,
yeah.
yeah.
Sarah
Gilbert.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
put it all
yeah.
together. So
The only
She's the producer.
she's like the reason they all came
Well,
back.
because she's the only one that really like has any money and is like still famous.
Yeah.
Actually, Roseanne she's pretty fucking well off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying though, like as
Of
far
the
as like
other
the
people.
general public, nobody
True.
gives a fuck about who Roseanne is in
Nah.
general until just now.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Did you guys see the cover? The Bill Cosby cover?
Did you
Did
see,
you see
the
that
meme
back in
they
the
had?
day? Roseanne's trying to,
Oh wow.
and it was a meme on Facebook that said, "This did not end well."
And now they're both.
Fucked up.
She was supposed to be on Joe Rogan today, and she was like, "Nah, scratch that."
Yeah, probably not the best idea right now.
Really?
Shit.
Actually, probably would have been a good idea to be on his show.
I was
Yeah.
waiting all
He
day
could've
for that.
He was, he's like, not in my opinion, he's not like siding with her, but he's definitely like giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
looking out
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
her.
He's
He
good
should
friends
have.
with
She
her.
should have stayed on that. She should have been on there.
She should have. For
She
sure.
could have probably
That's the
defended
least-
Did you
herself
see
a
the
little bit.
rumor about Fox
Yeah.
picking it up?
Really?
But it was
Really?
false.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about that, Jeff? I mean,
That's
your whole fucking hopes and dreams just went down the drain.
Why do you keep saying
Do you
that?
feel like a shell of a man? That's fucked up.
When they first dropped the news,
Uh-huh.
Greg called me. He's like, "Are you sad?" I'm like, "What the fuck would I be sad, dude? I just liked the show. I'm not like, Jesus, I don't have a Roseanne tattoo or anything." Shit,
I wouldn't put it past your ass.
it is on my ass.
Oh, good.
I just know you
No.
watched a lot of episodes getting ready for this show. So,
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it was on
We
all
as a-
the fucking time. It was on. Like, say it wasn't on all the time.
It wasn't on all.
Oh,
It was
okay.
on like a couple of times when you came.
Uh huh.
It was on like 2 weeks
Just,
in a row
yeah.
when you came over.
Uh-huh.
2 weeks in a
Yeah,
row.
that's it.
But not like the 2 weeks solid.
Yeah.
Just like
I'm sure it was
Separate.
solid. I'm sure it was.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
probably.
Greg's coming over. I got to get Roseanne.
I gotta
on
put
for you."
Roseanne
Gotta make sure this Roseanne's going.
over.
We gotta make sure it's going strong.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And then you just played in the background while you guys are fucking just going to town, huh?
Oh yeah.
It was like, turn on Roseanne. We can reenact it.
Jeff's like, I got to hear John Goodman's voice
Yeah.
in order to not. Yeah.
I need
John
to-
Goodman's voice.
yeah.
That's fucking precious, dude. That's awesome. I love you, bro.
And now I'm just gonna have to like watch Monsters Inc. or something.
Is that how that works?
I just need his voice in my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
They pulled all the reruns off everything, so gotta find that shit somewhere.
I forgot. Yeah. That is good. That is good. Which one would you watch? Would you just watch them both back to back or what?
What the
Monsters Inc. Like,
only the first one on
Oh, yeah?
repeat.
mm. Do you have it like clipped out so you can just keep repeating it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just him talking. You cut out every other part.
That's creepy as fuck.
Well, how did this happen? Like, how did we get here? Oh, I don't even know.
I don't know how we got
I
here,
don't
but
know how we got to.
I know
me.
where we are now.
I can only come if I hear Dan talking, or whatever his name is.
John.
John Goodman.
John
Yeah.
Goodman. Oh yeah, man. Get it, bro.
What was that? What was that Cloverfield movie he was in?
Oh yeah.
Cloverfield.
Oh yeah, Cloverfield. Yeah.
Lane.
Yeah, with Cloverfield 10.
Lane.
10, yeah.
Yeah, Cloverfield Lane.
I guess there's like another one. Oh, the one that came out on Netflix, and they're supposed to tie them all together
yeah,
somehow.
yeah,
I don't know.
I
I just saw the
I've
movie
never.
itself.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's all like,
Was Was it
a
decent?
paradox.
That
Like
shit was awkward
it was
as
actually
fuck.
called paradox,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
they send them back in time or something. They
Oh, I didn't
split,
see that one. Yeah.
they split it. It splits like the dimensions or some shit.
Are you talking about the shit that was on Hulu?
Yeah, no, the Netflix one.
Oh,
the Netflix.
if we're talking about reboots, how about that? The one. You
Uh,
which one I'm
Yeah,
talking
that
about?
one was
Lost in
kick
Space?
ass, dude.
Yes, exactly.
Kick
That's
ass.
the one
Lost
I
in
was thinking
Space?
of.
But I'm a sci-fi nut, so I love all that shit, man. I love sci-fi. If you can give me a good sci-fi flick, I'll be lost for hours. Literally, as long as the movie is on, I'll
Scale of
watch
1
it.
to 10, what would you rate that?
It was all right. I didn't think it was like the best.
7.5.
Yeah, it kept my interest for the whole show. You know, I was hoping it would go somewhere else. Maybe like
Agreed.
it really left a fucking cliffhanger though. It really left it because in the series and in the movie they were on their own the whole time. So like in this they kind of had like the dynamic where they were in like a huge colony. Like everybody's trying to survive, and they're kind of like got this stolen alien tech that you find out they're fucking using, and it's cool, but it's not really super amazing. You know what I mean? It's not. What is that?
I'm like, what am I hearing?
Oh, I was like, yeah. What is?
Listening to?
Oh, he just turned.
I
We're
know.
live.
Oh, you
shared
sharing
the
it.
live feed.
We are live. What's
But no,
up, people?
I muted it. My apologies. That was very
Why do I hear
not
my voice?
podcast etiquette.
Oh, you unprofessional motherfucker.
I
God,
did mute my phone though.
That's good.
Besides the media part, I fucked up there. Okay,
Hell
That
yeah.
shit
I'm sorry.
Share that shit, man.
I'm saying.
Share it with your friends. Fucking share it now.
I know.
I'm
if
just
I
kidding.
did not
I didn't
share
mean
it,
that, dude.
My
We love
mom
you.
was
I'm
gonna
gonna share this
flip
shit.
a bitch.
Yeah, I usually have to have Greg log in on his phone so we can
Actually, see what's going on.
see what's going on. I can screen mirror it to the TV, but
Takes fucking
then
forever
there's a
for some
huge
reason.
lag.
Yeah. But
So,
it's
yeah.
all good.
Back to it. Episode 35.
Oh yeah.
That was a
That's-
good intro.
That was a good intro.
Was that the intro? So that was going on?
So now I'll start recording.
We are
No.
now recording live.
No.
Wow.
Shit.
Disturbing.
Yeah. So what's going on, everybody? You, let's talk.
Are we
to,
gonna do like a round table right now?
yeah,
Is that
go
what's
around
going on?
That sounds
go around
good.
the
We're all
house.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
I mean, some of us are gentlemen.
Not me.
no.
I'm a dick.
He's not
Anyway,
gentle
yeah.
at all.
So,
That's
w-
it.
but
No.
when Ty was here last time, we were talking about all of the tests that he's acing,
Yeah.
Dude,
and then
when I see your
Just have to
fucking
last-
96, 97, 98s, I'm like, fuck. He's in
Dude,
college. I
you
didn't
need to
even do
post
that
it.
good in high school.
I don't
No, I
believe
did
it.
not do that good in high school. I wasn't shit in high school.
I don't believe you because you're posting all these 96s, bro. You
I
need
just
to post
denied-
one of those weak ones, like, I got a
Yeah.
76.
No,
I was
it
like,
was a- it was a
okay,
90.
yeah,
think
I
was
can
the
see
lowest
that.
I got a 90 twice.
Yeah.
It was like the worst. But yeah, this shit is. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like it's some shit that like anybody would want to do and shit. That shit is hard, man.
yeah,
Like it's like physics, chemistry, biology.
no thanks.
Yeah. Funny part is like it was every subject I hated in school and shit.
Yeah.
It just so happens that you know what I mean. It worked out really good for me on this shit.
Yeah.
So
Was that what you were doing 100% of the time, is studying for that?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much why most of y'all ain't see me and shit. Like besides like maybe on the Fridays and
Right.
shit, because I was like
Study.
in a book
Study.
all fucking week.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't fuck
half-ass
around on
shit.
that. Yeah.
No.
So now you're like a what?
Oh, okay.
So what are you, a rad tech now?
Not yet. I mean, the actual graduation's on the 14th
Right.
of June, but like right now we're just doing what's called our JPMs. We're not grading on that. It's just like to evaluate how we use the machinery and all that shit.
Right.
So
Cool, man. That is cool.
yeah, but I mean, it's just one of those situations where I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Let me see what happens." You know.
Oh yeah.
I
I
ain't
could
no
bring
fucking good.
Ty Durden out here full time, huh?
No.
No,
I
No.
mean, you know, but the thing is, the good thing is that if I did come out here, though, I mean, I'd have a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm all about having options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what it is, music, film,
Right.
the radiology thing. I mean,
It's
there's
like
a
you
lot
said
of
last
things.
time we were here. Like,
Yeah.
you open up those pathways, right?
Yeah. I
You gotta
mean,
have a
if
bunch of
something
different
sucks, you
things.
got something else to go to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I've been doing.
Yep.
So,
but you've been working on the web series too, though. in
yeah,
your
I've
spare
been writing
time.
the script. I'm on episode 6 right now. So, I'm writing that. Just finished my 3rd movie. That's actually going to come out in July.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I mean that's another thing too. I mean, the older I get, the more I don't want to sit back and just do music and shit. For one, because everybody's like, I do music too,
Yeah.
and it's like that shit got old.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, I do music too. Well, fuck
Me
that
too.
shit. Write a movie then. That's like that way you can't do the same thing because I want to actually try to challenge myself.
Right.
I don't like just doing the same shit over and over again.
Right.
So I mean that's pretty much what I've been doing. So there's no telling what I'm going to be doing by the end of the year. I'm always trying to do something different. In fact, I'm actually going to have a radio show when I come back to Charlotte.
When do you have time to piss?
Not much.
He wears a
Sometimes I-
catheter like a gentleman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Greg, he just squashed your news.
What?
Greg's got an album coming out.
Oh,
Hey,
I was gonna say yeah.
I
me
want to
too.
hear that shit.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
don't. No, you don't. Trust me, no, you don't. Ty Durnan's gonna be training fucking dogs in the end of the year. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, man, I'm a dog trainer now." It's like, what?
Why not?
What? Fuck? What the fuck, man?
Why not?
It's like the next fucking. What's that, Caesar?
Milan.
Yeah. It's fucking. Yeah, man. I just made a couple more movies and then I started training dogs. Fuck it. I don't even give a fuck.
I just
You tell me someone that raps, makes movies, and
And train dogs.
Yeah.
There's no one.
No.
No.
You are carving your own path, my
Yeah,
friend.
definitely.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, that's what I'm trying to do. And I mean, the good thing is that the more I do films and stuff like that, like people who do music,
Right.
give them an opportunity to be able to get their music featured.
Right.
That's the thing about it, because it's like, and I keep telling little Mike Punk ass over there and shit that he could have easily been on one of the soundtracks.
I already told you I'm working on it right now.
I know, but see, again, that was 3 movies ago. So,
Yeah, but then we finally started talking more.
well, anyway, the point is, on the next movie,
strikes and I'm out, or like movies and you're out.
on the next movie though, I mean, I really do plan on trying to get more people who I know who are out there trying to make music and stuff
Right.
like that. Give them some exposure.
I'll get you my E EP.
Yeah. I would love to hear that shit. I don't care what no one says.
Yeah,
I want to hear that shit.
I told you I wanted to be
Yeah.
in it, so I don't want to hear it.
Hey, we will work on that. Look, don't get at me when I'm drunk right now.
So, Colt, what about you, man?
What about me?
What have you been up to?
Just fucking
just
working
grinding,
my balls
just
off.
working.
Grinding that shit.
You
Being
still do stuff
dad
for
and
the t-shirts and all that?
yes and no. Like I do some side projects, but for the most part, just super T.
Colt doesn't know it yet, but he's our new AV guy.
Yeah.
What's AV?
Outta here.
Awesome velocity.
Fail.
Awesome.
He's our new tech guy. So
Oh yes.
yeah, every week he's just gonna sit behind
Isn't
the
that
curtain.
IT?
I'll be the Jamie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Powerful.
I would love that job
Powerful
actually.
Colt.
Powerful. Powerful.
Yes, the powerful Colt Whitmore.
Yeah. There we go. Aren't you going on stage pretty soon here?
Oh shit! Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
June 23rd
Oh, shit.
at the Rigby Stampede Days.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, you still got some shit going on, man.
Yeah,
Don't act like you don't got shit going on.
but it's been a long time since I've been on stage. I'm ready for it, but it's just.
What day was it again?
June 23rd. I think it's
That'd
a
be
Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn.
Damn.
Come out.
Dude, I know what day I'm leaving. I'm like, it's June 16th. I'm like, okay, 7 days.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
So I'm excited.
all new material.
All new material, all family oriented material.
Right.
So
Nice.
it's definitely a different
Route.
route
Yeah.
for my profanity
Right,
mouth.
right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome.
That's dope.
I don't know if I could ever. I'm sure I could if
No,
like
you
some
could.
if some. No, you're right.
Let
You're
me
right.
go and kill that dream before you
Yeah.
go
And it's
too far
in
into that.
Rigby of
Let
all
me stop.
places, one of the
Let me
most
stop you.
more Mormon towns, and
Yeah.
I have nothing against them, but you just gotta
I
be
do.
on your tippy toes.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna start training dogs.
That's a good
You know?
idea.
Fuck
That's a
it.
good idea.
Why not?
Get the fuck off the table. See, I'm good at it.
I said Bud Light, not Budweiser.
Fucking dumb dog.
Dumb
Nice
piece of
dog.
shit.
Can't tell red from blue.
I'll have a camera crew following me around and I'll just go to jail at the end of it. Like, he went to jail for cruelty to animals.
That's a good idea.
That's a good
There,
idea.
there were animals harmed in the making of this film.
They did not survive. I'd have so much hate. People hate when you hurt animals.
Oh,
They
dude.
fucking hate that shit. This is just like, what the fuck?
Even bugs.
Oh, dude, anything. Yeah.
No, fuck a bug.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, I'm
it.
about to say.
Not in today's age.
Not today.
Yeah. I don't like bugs either, man. I'll smash the shit out of
I
a
had a
bug.
centipede.
Yeah.
Last night, I fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah,
I had a little centipede, or whatever the fuck it's called, crawl on my arm.
right?
I fucking destroyed that centipede in the most brutal way I could think of. Like, he died a slow and painful death for waking me up.
Macho
Every
elbow.
single
Nap.
leg.
I broke off every leg. What is Centa? 180? Whatever it was.
Just sitting there.
It's like a half an hour.
That took a
Killing
long
bug.
time.
Fuck you, said.
That's dedication.
I fucking hate bugs, bro.
You just like. You have tweezers and shit. He's like pinned somehow. You stapled his ass down so he can't move. He's just wiggling.
Fine glass over top of it.
Yeah, he's just like
Yeah, the rope.
comes up with some more lyrics to some songs.
Yes.
Yeah, this
Exactly.
song's called Dissection.
What's the name of your album?
Oh, Robocum. I was inspired by RoboCop the movie
Okay. Yeah.
and a porno.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
No, I can't see it. I don't want to see
The
it.
first song's
I don't
called
want to see it.
I don't want to
just
see
mean-
it.
I get where it,
the first song's called Mercury in My Eye.
okay. It's called Hot Lead.
Hot lead. Hot lead. That's fucking hilarious. That's good, dude.
Yeah, we could do this all night if you want to.
It fucking burns.
Oh shit. Jinx.
So, all right, let's move on.
Hydraulic pumping. Dude, what up, Shane? Shane Hudman's on. What's up, baby?
We're having a party.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Shit. My face hurts. You know you're having a
With
good
the
time when your
face-
face hurts.
With a face like that, it ought to hurt.
Oh shit. Yep.
You even touched
I didn't
this?
even smoke any
Jokes.
weed tonight.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's what I was drinking.
What about Tanner? What's going on, man? What you been up to?
I've been up to nothing at all.
What? Wait.
did we-
Last time you didn't have a kid, so now you have a kid.
Now I have a kid.
You can't say
That's a lot
absolutely
going on.
nothing.
I've
Yeah,
been-
that's a lot
Because I'm
going
sure
on.
there's a
I've been
bunch
up
of
to a lot
shenanigans
stuff.
going on.
I've been up to, trying to be the best dad I can be.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I've been putting out a solo album for the last, 7.5 years. It's like,
What up,
I feel like I
Clap.
need to, Dr. Dre and the Detox
Right.
is
Just
now...
keep
Yeah.
Yeah.
teasing
Just keep
it.
doing it.
Yeah, just keep teasing it.
Yep.
But no, man, I've just been running my own business. I've still been playing shows a lot. I
Right.
just got done playing some shows with Mercules and
Yeah.
Nice. So you're still active. You're still doing shit
active.
out there.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm still writing a lot. I still
Right.
create. I just
So you're making a new album, but do are you using just old material when you go out, or are you using that shit
no,
too?
I
Nice.
played a show just a couple weeks ago where
All
I
new shit.
played the whole album front to back
Yeah.
live just to kind of see what kind of reaction
Yeah.
you get for people. And-
Badass.
How many
dude.
bands are you in now? Or groups or
Well,
solos?
Or gangs?
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
so yeah, I have
What's it?
Genuine Percussion is me and Adam, and then David Garza, our drummer, and then The Antidote is like a hip hop reggae band that I'm a part of that has David is in that as well. But recently he had some family stuff going on, so he's been in California, so we haven't really been doing much with them. But the last 9 or 10 months of my life has been being a part of a hip hop reggae band and
Right.
learning how to play instruments and learning learning the science behind making music, not just getting a beat from somebody and writing some raps.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
talent.
I like to think of
Yeah,
myself as
exactly.
I want to be a musician eventually. Like I don't just want to be a rapper, you know.
Right.
I rap because honestly, like in my opinion, rapping is one of the easiest ways to like kind of get yourself into that.
Exactly.
To me, it's much easier than playing, you know, an instrument.
Yeah.
I picked up the keyboard and like I have stickers on every key of like what every note is.
Right.
You know, and I've been playing it for like 6 months and I'm still just like lost. You know,
Oh, yeah.
trying the best that I can, but.
Right.
You know, so start with rapping, but I really want to take voice lessons and like, you know, kind of learn how to sing a little bit and, you know, maybe produce like my own instrumentals and my own beats and stuff like that. That would be like a, you know, an end goal for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up on any of that because you know what the rule of thumb is? They say 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
10,000 hours in one thing, doing it
Makes you
consistently.
Exactly.
10,000 hours, and that's when you start getting like, hey, this guy's pretty good, man. You know,
Yeah, I
that's
would
when people
agree
start like,
100%.
oh, you know.
Yep.
So you just gotta keep plugging at it, dude. You know, 6
absolutely.
months ain't shit. You know,
No.
you get that 10 months in, or that 10 hours, or 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Then we
years
start
and
talking.
years,
One of those
You know?
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the
And
maybe a million hours. I don't even fucking know.
And the one good thing about you talking about, you know, with rap, because rap does bring you down a lot of different avenues, especially if you actually treat the craft like a craft.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll take you down so many different avenues because there's so many elements of, well, if you're a good rapper, I don't count a lot of this new shit, but like if you're a good rapper,
Gucci
it,
gang, Gucci
it
gang,
embodies
Gucci
so
gang.
much new shit. Huh? Don't get me started on that shit. Please don't get me started on that shit.
Gucci Gang.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Why?
Did you guys see the
Explain
interview?
yourself.
No.
I've never heard it. I don't know.
Did you guys see the interview that J. Cole just did with Lil Pump?
No. Wow, that happened?
I've no idea who Little
It
Pump
happened
is.
for a reason.
That's
It happened for a reason.
That sounds like a fucking
J.
song in my E
Cole-
EP.
No,
Yeah,
so
that's
J. Cole starts off this interview talking Little Pump up like, dude, when we met, man, like I could just tell you're so intelligent. I understand you got things going. Like I wanted to meet with you. And the entire interview, dude, Little Pump just proves that he is completely brain dead. Dude, he can't answer a single question. Like J. Cole is like speaking another language to him. Like he's talking about family values and like it's insane, dude.
Well, every time
I personally think he did it for a reason. Like
Yeah,
he
just
sets
to
him up.
prove.
He sets
Yeah.
him up so people are like, okay, great, man. I'm so excited to see the other side of this guy.
Yeah.
And then you're just like,
Yeah, he's a stupid way
he
to
is
say it.
just as stupid as you think he is.
Wow.
His mind is blank.
That's funny. I haven't seen that video, but I was just thinking that the other day because of all these new guys with the rainbow hair and the fucking tattoos on their face and shit.
69.
Tekashi
Yeah,
6ix9ine and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
All these guys. Yeah, I was just thinking that same thing. I think they keep going on these interviews, and so everyone's actually seeing how fucking retarded they actually are.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Because
it's
that Tekashi 6ix9ine was
embarrassing.
on the Breakfast Club.
Oh,
few
yeah.
weeks
you
ago,
I watched that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're like,
So you know
"What?"
how-
Dude, same. And they exactly like, dude, it's genius. Please watch it. Just search J. Cole, Lil Pump.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, you'll
I
find
definitely
it.
want to see that shit.
It's an hour-long interview where they're just sitting down in front of a camera, and it's mind-boggling, dude. Like,
And those people are making bank. What the fuck are we doing with
I'm
them?
saying, like, I
Yeah.
wasted so much years of my life learning how to rap and shit.
dude, it's
like-
crazy. Like, I'm with you on that for sure.
Yeah,
if you
it's
actually treat it like a craft, and you know you want to take it somewhere, and you're not, you know, the whole like you can tell like these guys like Lil Pump, like they even admit it, you know, that they're just having fun. Like,
Yeah,
all their-
most of them don't even consider themselves rappers.
No.
Like, if you ask them, they're like, I'm not a rapper.
yeah,
The fuck are you doing then?
exactly.
Like, what's the point?
Making money.
Just making-
Yeah, just making money, and that's it.
Where do they? So okay, so I'm very ignorant on these Gucci Gang and
There's,
Lil Pump.
yeah,
And
stay
is
that
it,
way.
What is it like? Trap, and
It's
then
trap.
they just
It's
It's
trap
trap.
meets terrible.
yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. Like,
Yeah.
it's like trap music with no brain cells at all.
I think
Like,
I-
it's bad enough when it's trap, but it's like trap with no brain cells
Right,
at all.
right.
Yeah, I think literally you could probably look this up, Jeff, if you have an internet connection. I'm pretty damn sure though that the entire song of Gucci Gang is like a 3-minute song.
Yeah, they actually had some about that. They were talking about like about
How many words was in there?
70% of the song was just saying Gucci Gang.
It's literally like 23 words.
Yeah.
Like double check me if I'm wrong, but a
Right.
3-minute fucking song is
Yeah, they said
literally
70% of
20
that
some
shit.
odd words.
Right.
Like
Wow.
that should tell you right there
Yeah.
in itself like what.
Right.
I
know
think
what
I
I mean?
posted something about that
Now,
shit too. There was something about that.
I've heard trap before, and they're just like every genre. There's good and bad with all
Yeah.
of that. So you know, I've never heard like Little Pump and all that shit,
No.
but
It's not worth it.
No,
yeah,
don't do it.
I didn't think
No.
so.
There's a lot of shit you don't have to try to know it sucks.
Right.
So Gucci Gang is 2 minutes 11 seconds long, and Lil Pump says the words Gucci Gang 53
Told you.
times. 53 times during it.
Yeah.
It takes about a second to say.
Yeah, that
each
was the
time,
meme I posted. Yeah.
Which basically means half the song is just the title repeated over and over and over.
It
Pure
literally
garbage.
is. It
Pure
literally
garbage.
is.
That's what it is.
I know. I could have swore I saw like some fucking somebody was making fun of the way they were making that song, and it was like they were going like doing like a biography on him, and then it wasn't actually the real guys though, but they were just saying like he just disappeared one day and just. He just like blew it, like he went into this. He opened the door and like this fucking like god thing came down and he swallowed him up and he's like the best rapper on earth and shit.
You know what sucks? I mean, because a lot of the time,
But it was like a fucking SNL clip or some shit. It was fucking hilarious.
But most of these people who like suck as rappers, you won't see them very long, and that's the thing about it. It's like a lot of people don't realize that the people with real longevity are the people who actually have some level of style. You won't see Designer 10 years from now. You won't see Future 10, 15 years from now.
No.
You see people like, again, though I am not a big Kanye West fan, as far as like his lyrics and all that shit, as far as being innovative, he's very innovative. He's on another level. He's on another level. I can go down a list of some of the people who have made it almost 20, 30 years in the game. And it's because those are the ones who've stepped out. Tech 9, prime example. It's one of those situations where talent still shines through, but it's just not going to be the thing that's pumped at everybody. It's one of those things where if you look at the underground, they're still going to shine no matter how much the industry is trying to pump at you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's people like Big Crit, J. Cole. You can go down the list of people who are still good. They may not get all the radio play, but they still get the respect. And they'll still be selling the albums. It's just you don't hear about it on the radio.
No.
And so the thing about it is these people who suck, they're going to be gone. Think about this. Where the fuck did the people who made the Laffy Taffy song go? I could go down the list of
Who
all
even made the Laffy Taffy
There
song?
you go. You see my point? Soldier Boy. Where the fuck did Soldier Boy go? I could go down the list.
Soulja Boy's actually in a big place right
I really upset you know that, but go ahead. Please explain to me how you know where Soldier Boy
now.
do
He's
it.
actually a really big executive for Cash Money right now.
But on the music scene,
He's not
what is he
rapping.
doing?
Not on it.
Okay,
As
see,
far as,
having
like,
being
moving
business
stuff up.
savvy and see that's where the issue is with music. They've turned it into a corporation. It's not about the fucking art. It's not about the music. You can
What's
be
up,
business
Dank?
savvy, and that's cool. But that doesn't mean you're a good rapper. And that's what it is. He's a businessman, and that's how he got in the game. But he sucks as a musician. That's just being real.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, don't get me started on music. I get all frustrated and shit.
I'm right there
I
with
mean,
you.
outside of character and shit, all frustrated.
I'm just glad that like mainstream media is at an all-time low.
Yeah.
Not only for music, but for television, for radio.
Oh yeah, that
you
shit's
know.
it's a
Yeah.
dying thing, man.
I'm
Yeah,
so
there's so much
happy.
transparency.
It's so
though, 'cause
fucking
it's like
dying,
So much,
yeah.
There's so many people who are able to get out there. It's not like there's an MTV, whatever kind of main platform where everything is shown. You've got Spotify that you can hear people from all over the world. You've got
Dude,
iTunes. You can hear
yeah,
people from all over the world.
SoundCloud.
Anybody can get out there. and really
YouTube.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Anybody can, get in the game and actually do it. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder, but if you're consistent and you're good and you got some talent, you fucking start weeding out. You start going up through the ranks,
Yep.
dude. You start,
Yeah.
start plowing through that shit, man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
Absolutely.
others just fall away as garbage, dude. And then
The key is consistency, man.
Yep.
That's what people
it always
understand.
is. It always
It's
has
gonna
been.
be consistent
It's
'cause
always has been consistency.
That's the reason why shitty rappers are famous,
Yep.
because they're consistent. It's not because they're good; it's because they're consistent.
Right.
So
Sure.
if good rappers actually can bet, that's why J. Cole's still hot, because he's consistent even though he's good. There's a difference. If
Right.
you remain consistent, it doesn't matter what you do, you're still in people's face,
Right.
and that's what it's about. Oops, not my beer. It don't matter. I'll get it in a minute.
Shit.
Fuck that lid.
So what you got going on, bro?
No, I keep going off in like 1,000 different directions with our conversations. Keep taking me over. Since you brought up Kanye, have you heard his new album came out today?
Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, has
Oh, he has
anybody
a
had
new
anything to say about it besides like?
I've read a few things that some people have said, but I haven't personally.
What do
listened
they
What
think
are-
about
what
the
are they
actual
saying?
production of the album? Aside from what they think about him personally, like what do they think about the album?
I mean, exactly what you said. He always brings a unique sound. He's
Yeah.
always on the front edge. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna hear stuff on this album that you have not heard before.
Right.
So
That's-
and that's what he has behind him. He is a visionary. in my
Yeah,
That's
and
opinion.
that's
exactly
what I'm
what I
saying.
was
And
gonna
people
say.
forget that
Visionary.
shit. It's like I still view him as a musician. I don't care how stupid I think he
Right,
is as a
right.
human being. His music, he's definitely
He is a
innovative. You have to give
visionary.
him credit as
Yeah.
a producer and as an artist. He's innovative.
Absolutely.
So how about this? Have you heard this?
I haven't.
Whoopie dee scoop. Scoop dee dee whoop. Whoop dee scoop dee poop.
Who the fuck is
This
this?
is Kanye
God damn it.
Man,
Why did I
you
have to
feeling
speak?
embarrassed as I do right now?
I
saying
just
I
ate
feel very
my
fucking
shoe.
embarrassed, right? Exactly. I'm embarrassed as fuck that I just said what I said.
He's on the front edge. though.
Scoop poop.
It sounds like a little Pump album to me. So
This is on his new album.
I'm glad I was drunk to hear this.
What's it?
Fuck.
Is he doing some
I would
scat?
not have believed this shit
Is
otherwise.
this some scat man shit
Wow.
right there?
No,
That is?
no, that was not. That was unfortunate. What the fuck just happened?
that's even worse than
That was
like
horrible.
what's the other one they do? Like the pull up dump truck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is ridiculous.
That is so.
You talking about scoop and poop?
I really, Tanner, I'm sorry, dude. I feel stupid right now. I really wish I had to say what
Yeah,
I
I feel retarded as fuck.
Yeah, I feel bad. Let's just move on past this like we didn't say that shit.
Yeah.
Because I am totally embarrassed I said that shit now. Shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Hey, you
Thank
gotta.
you, Jeff, for just completely making us look like assholes.
You gotta move up, Jeff.
Jeff,
Oh,
get-
Get
Okay,
your beautiful
okay, okay.
face in
get
there.
your beautiful
So yeah,
head.
that was in the notes to play that anyway. So
That's
we
what-
just sort
that's
of naturally went
ridiculous.
into
Kind
cutting.
of segged, didn't it?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Thanks,
And
Tim.
being Tanner's expense, yeah.
You know what he's doing in that song, in my opinion, is he's riding the wave. He's riding that
He's
mindless
getting
wave.
He still shouldn't have did it though.
No, absolutely not.
There's
man,
riding the wave and then whatever the fuck that was.
I've never heard anyone rhyme.
That was unfortunate.
scoop-diddy-whoop.
No, it's like he was
Scoop.
trying to outdo the stupid.
Scoop,
Like,
diddy,
let me
poop.
see how much dumber I can be than they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like the fuck?
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was some.
I am very depressed right
yeah,
now.
talent.
way to just
I'm glad I'm
ruin
drinking.
my night, Jeff.
Jeez.
You're welcome.
I don't even want to hear the rest of the fucking album.
Oh, I definitely.
They just ruined it for me, dude.
I feel like he stole some lyrics from me. He stole.
That was your shit?
He stole
Definitely.
I'm gonna have to
Still.
take him to court.
You know, I heard he's been in Montana and Jacksonville,
Oh yeah,
Wyoming.
they just bought some property over there.
Oh, did they?
I think that's where he recorded the album. Was
Yeah, he
in
probably
Montana.
found some meth
so-
over there too.
Let me know the address. I'm gonna go
Fuck.
shoot that place up.
Don't you can't say that
I
anymore.
mean, allegedly.
It's all allegedly. It's all allegedly.
Oh,
So,
shit.
so Ty, last time you were here, we were talking about Snoop Dogg
Mhm.
and how he has the
Okay, go ahead.
the gospel album and the Christmas album and stuff.
Right.
So I came across a video today. Actually, one of my sons showed it to me. Do you see the video of Snoop and Jamie Foxx
Nah.
on Sway?
Dude,
on Sway in the morning.
Fucking
Did you see it?
murdered.
What happened?
So,
You gotta watch it.
so I've got the video. So Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx were on Sway's show, Sway in the morning,
Yeah.
and they asked them to do a freestyle, and so they just made up a song right there. So
Dude, and Jamie
Is it
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
legit?
because Snoop and
It's
him
so
were both
legit.
very
Did you
talented
hear
in that
Shia
regard.
LaBeouf on that
Oh
one?
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I heard Shia went off.
I was
No.
I heard
like,
Shia
wow,
went the
dude.
fuck off.
Snoop though
But
does
yeah,
his thing.
back to
But see,
Snoop.
Snoop's always been a great freestylist. He's actually a better freestylist than he
Did
is a
you
rapper.
see he
Yeah,
just
it's a good
broke a world record for the largest gin and
Mixed
juice?
drinks, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude,
Say
who?
what? Wait.
Wait, who did?
Wait,
Snoop Dogg
Snoop just broke a
world
world record for the largest gin and juice.
Yeah, it's like
What do you mean the largest? Like, what do you
Like
think?
that- it's
Like,
a gallon?
It's a
fucking
cup the
fish
size
tank
of
full
this
of
room.
And he
juice,
drank it?
dude. No,
They,
no.
Oh,
no,
okay, I'm
no,
about to
no.
say,
They
I'm like,
just
the fuck?
bought a lot of liquor, a lot of orange juice, and poured it in a
Yeah,
giant cup.
Yeah,
Who drank it though? That's my
no one
question.
drank it. No one drank it.
Why?
I think the world record is just
Like, why? I'm like, I'm more
Right.
concerned about the liquor. What the fuck?
They should have gave it to the crowd.
Exactly. Like, okay, give me a ladder.
You know what
Drink
though?
that shit.
Jamie Foxx also just got cast as a new Spawn.
Dude,
I heard that
can't
shit.
even believe
I
He's
heard
that.
fucking
that shit.
killing
I can't
shit,
even
dude.
believe
that.
He's fucking
I
such a
think
good
he'll actually
actor.
do a good ass job though. I think
Dude,
he will.
I think he will
would do
too.
a dope job.
Dude,
on
he's
that shit.
so fucking good. He's
What's
He's
that?
talented as fuck.
What's that
He
movie
is.
where he played the cello player or the violinist just a couple years back?
Fuck, I know what you're talking about.
blew my- Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. was in it.
Yes.
I have that
Dude,
movie.
he blew my mind in that show.
Yeah,
well, and then
like-
he played the Ray
he was Ray.
Yep.
Ray Charles.
Ray
He's also
Charles,
in
amazing.
Django. He was in Django.
Yep, amazing. He was Django, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's Django.
He's
yeah,
badass in
he's
that
a
movie.
badass.
He
dude.
starts fucking mowing people down, dude. Like,
He's a fucking badass.
you done fucked up.
So after all the shit that we were talking about Snoop lately,
I know, right? You
how
gotta feel bad after
stupid
that shit.
he's been. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting much when I started this video, but I was like, what?
Yeah, when it comes to freestyle, though, Snoop's pretty dope.
Yeah,
so
this is
I
sick.
In
agree
his,
with
in his
Ty,
like
you'll
50s
like this
now.
for sure. I know
Okay,
you'll like
yeah, I
this.
definitely like it.
Dude,
I thought maybe we could have something. Can we do something fun with it?
Sorry, everybody on Facebook Live.
Snoop, maybe you could do something. Jamie,
You'll have
come
to
in with a
download
hook.
the episode.
Make sure
Sway
you
in
go
the
check
morning,
him out
Shade
on
45
Podbean.
We
exclusive.
love you.
Shade 45
Bound
exclusive
to
in the
get
morning.
you on your knees.
Get him up, dog.
Oh, I'm waiting on that. Here we go. Don't listen to
Get
this.
him up, dog.
You just wait. Hear that
Bound
shit later.
to get you on your knees.
Yeah.
Hennessy and smoking weed with Snoop.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Let me
Hit 'em,
break it
Snoop.
down. It's like Shade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx on my side. I got Sway to the right. Heather B, where you at? Snoop Dogg about to drop a rap. I come back with a scratch from the DJ. See when I rock, they say what he say. It's
Holy
Snoop Dogg,
shit.
S-N-double-O-P. Jamie, you see me? Ooh, we, S-N-E-L. Boy, let me break it down and show you my skills, cause I can do it for real. But then I chill. They had something on the internet about a white girl. But I didn't get upset. I just chilled.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
And kept to my mention or my mission. It really didn't matter. Cause right about now, my pocket's getting a little fatter. Cause I sat her down and I gave her some game. I said, don't you ever disrespect my name. Cause I'm the one, the only, the S, the homie. And if you do that, I'll leave you stony. That means you'll be on the block by yourself getting shot. And you might not make it to your block. Talk about S-N-double-O-P. Cause you will be D-E-A-D. You feel me?
About to get you on your knees.
Get you on your knees. Yeah.
Hennessy and smoking weed
Yeah, dog.
with Snoop.
Such a high note.
I know, right? But see, that's how the original song sounded, though. But he actually sang it
Sway in the morning. That's
I
what
feel-
it is in the morning, baby. It's Sway
Watch
in the
this
morning.
real quick.
Talk to him, Snoop.
Wake your ass up, it's Sway in the morning. I brushed my teeth and now I'm yawning. I jumped in the Sprinter van heading down the streets trying to get to the radio station to get complete.
Yes.
I stopped to get me something to eat at the store. I stopped to talk to a cute little hoe. She say, Snoop Dogg, can I go? I said, no.
I wish my
When I
mind
got
worked.
there, I had to drop it like it's hot.
Oh.
I had some dope in my pocket, then the cops put me over and they said, Snoop, can we have a shot? A shot, you mean a picture? Get it. Take it real quick so I can get rid of all of this smoke in my pocket. Go upstairs with Howard Stern and burn, cause it's my time to learn. Let me show you how we go when I'ma steal the show. It's the morning show on the radio. Shake 45, Sway, do it up.
Yeah,
Have
Snoop
to be
Dogg
in the
with that
cut.
freestyle,
You about
brother.
to fuck it up. Jamie Foxx to the left, and I'm so deaf. I can do this shit until I run out of breath. My breath smell good cause I brushed with some motherfucking chronic this morning. Can you smell it?
There's nothing more left to say.
Sing
Jesus,
it to me,
dude.
dog.
Before I forget, did you see that
Damn.
dumb?
What
What's
the
that
fuck?
dumb bitch with the
Whoa, Vicky.
with the grill?
Whoa,
The-
Vicky. Like, why the fuck did he actually give her props on that shit? He should have never shouted her out. on that
Exactly.
Yeah.
shit. He should have never shouted out because it's giving her way too much credit.
Ex-
That was the only thing that bothered me about that shit. It was dope other than that, but like, and I'm glad he didn't say her name or no shit, but at the same time, those who know what's up, like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what's up. What is up with that?
that retarded chick that, the one that
You don't
She's-
know? You
she's-
don't know about Wolf
She's
Days?
whiter than Jeff.
yeah, she's in that because
And
she
she
like
claims to
she's-
be
she's claims she's black.
African American.
Yeah, because she went on Ancestry.com and shit and found out
No.
she was black. So
No.
like, so the funny.
And she did not go on to Ancestry.com. She can't even spell
Yeah,
Ancestry.
exactly. Like, what
And then
the
her
fuck?
little dumbass sister. I'm sorry.
They are
irritates me.
retarded as fuck.
What about the little Chinese girl though?
Yeah,
No.
no, little
Busted.
Tay.
She
Hey,
got
It's her
busted.
sister.
Hey,
She
what?
got busted.
Yeah, because I heard somebody.
Little Tay got
I
busted.
don't know.
I don't know their
So-
fucking names, but yeah, I know what you're talking
Going
about.
deep.
Yeah,
do it.
whoever the other one is, the younger little.
Though. Retarded
I
one.
believe
Little
she's
Tay.
Asian.
Retarded.
I might be wrong,
Right.
but her mom's a realtor,
Oh,
and she was
okay, well, then I'll say
Yep,
it for
she
you.
yep.
was shooting these.
Yeah,
She was
retarded is
shooting
the
these
best.
videos of her with like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Maybe not a lot, like $5,000, whatever.
Is that the one where she's just kind of throwing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I
I
heard
got
about
a
that
fucking
shit.
Porsche. I don't even drive a Porsche, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm 9 years old.
Yeah.
Anyways, her mom got fired.
yeah,
from
because
her
she was like a
job.
real estate agent,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
because
Yeah, I
she's
heard about
walking
that
up on
shit.
people's
one of the
houses.
homeowners
Yeah, they were
saw
like
the
in the
video
house.
and was like, "That's my fucking house." and it's up for sale right now, and this is my realtor, so obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah, she
they
got
tied it all
fired, I heard
together.
that
But
shit.
yeah,
Oh,
she was completely fronting on everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, flashing
world
$100 bills.
Yeah, of
and,
course, because everything on
You know.
Facebook's always real.
Yeah. I
It's
just
a big shock.
no, I just think it's good that it came out. At least
Yeah,
so people can
exactly.
see
And
it.
I love
It's
to
a
see people
shame
get
that her
exposed
fucking
like that.
parents had to pay the price for
Yeah,
that.
I know,
shit,
that's
though.
what I'm saying.
Her
That's what's
mom
fucked
was like
up.
the whole reason, though.
Yeah, they
Oh.
said she was the one filming it.
She
though,
was
didn't
the
they?
whole.
Yeah.
She was the whole concept behind
Oh,
it.
okay.
So she was like using her daughter. You know what I'm saying? As a
Right.
puppet,
That's all the
basically.
fucking
Right,
fucked up.
And then
right.
it bit her in the ass.
That's real messed
I
up.
love seeing
good
that.
That is nice.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
is good.
Good.
Jesus. You imagine if somebody was just out in front of your yard, just like,
No, dude, she's
I
like.
know, right?
She's
The
like.
fuck are they doing?
She's like
Little 9-year-old.
shitting
Yeah.
on the toilet. You know, like she's putting her feet up on your countertop.
Yeah.
And shit. Like
yeah.
Fuck your couch.
crazy Italian stones. It's like a $1,500 countertop, and she's just walking, or not $1,500, $15,000
Yeah.
countertop.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I thought it was hilarious.
That is
That's
crazy.
good though. It's good to hear that.
I've
shit.
only
That's
heard like
karma.
little pieces of that, but yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
so, like, dude, it's funny to me because there's like 3 mumble rappers
Right,
that really stand out, like Little Xan.
right.
No,
Fetty Wap ain't it? Nobody gives a fuck about Fetty Wap.
Yachty?
yeah, Little Xan, Lil Yachty, and
Yep.
Lil Pump. Those
Yeah.
are like the 3.
Retarded.
Those are
Lil
the 3 that get
Dicks.
the most heat. And then as far as the female, you know, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, it's
Cardi B.
Catch Me Outside Girl, and then
Well, Vicky.
Lil WOWWHAT, and then this chick here, you know, and so
Right.
like
I don't even
she's
consider that chick
taken
anybody important. I think she was just like some like experiment that went
Yeah.
wrong. You know?
Well, I don't
Like-
consider
Yeah,
any
I
of
want to
them
know
cool.
what happened. Like, what? When was the fucking? When did stupidity take
Hold on.
popularity?
In fact, you know what? I was just speaking on this shit. This is actually something I've been wanting to speak on. Stupid's always been around and shit. Understand that the internet just made it more transparent. You know what I'm saying? Stupid people have a voice now. Before we would just hide them in attics and act like we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But now stupid people have internet access and can tell 5,000 people how stupid they are and shit.
Yeah.
Stupid people, they've always been around and shit. But see, again, they would have to call their other 5 or 10 stupid friends and talk about them, you know, talk about it amongst themselves.
Now they got
But
Facebook
now if
Live.
they got Facebook, complete strangers can hear how dumb you are and shit. So it's not like
But-
it's nothing new.
But why is that getting more popularity than talent?
Because people like to
Because
make fun of
people
that
wanna be
shit.
Yeah,
entertained.
I think
people want to be
half of it-
entertained. It's
People
not
love
about,
seeing
it's not
stupid
about
people.
They
talent.
do.
They
And
love that shit.
In fact, they say that people don't support talent; they support popularity,
Sure.
and that's the truth. Because people just
Trump.
want to be entertained. You know, exactly. People
Well,
just
yeah.
want to be entertained. And that's the reason why you don't see videos that are no more than 15, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
People just want to be entertained. It's not about the quality of content.
No, and I
It
agree
just-
with Jeff. I think
Yeah.
I think that if you were to really break it down, if you could see everything and get everyone's opinion, the
Yep.
majority of the reactions of them getting shares and whatever is because people are sharing it like
They're like disgusted. Look how stupid
look
they
how
are.
fucking and then there's that small percentage of people that are like, these guys are awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
exactly.
small though. It's
Very
not
small.
It's not huge.
The
But if you ever
majority
go
is
to these
people
people's
making fun of
pages,
them.
Yeah.
if
I
you ever go
guarantee
to
that
these
shit.
people's pages, there's not a lot of likes.
No.
Because these people don't like these people. They just want to talk
Exactly.
to their friends about how dumb they are.
Yeah,
and shit.
Exactly.
And that's how they become celebrities.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
strange.
Well, like as a person too, if you think about it, there's
It
like,
is addicting though to
everyone-
watch something stupid, dude.
Well, I'm
Like,
pretty
oh.
sure I
Jackass.
shared some
Jackass.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, because stupid's
Well,
been around for
everyone,
everything.
everyone
Exactly.
has a little bit of ego in them, and so like if you find a piece of content online that you think is going to like do good in your circle,
Yeah.
you share it because
Yeah.
you're like, dude, check this out. If I post this video, like I'm going to get a ton of likes, a ton of shares, a
Right.
ton of comment. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like, I think there's
That's
a
a
little bit
good
of
view
ego
on
in the
Exactly.
content when people are sharing this stuff of like, oh, this is about to get like if anyone sees what I'm seeing,
Yeah.
holy fuck, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like. So there's all that, but then that does a negative thing actually.
Yep.
Us saying like, look how fucking dumb
Yeah,
she
don't
is.
do that. Yeah,
It
don't share
actually-
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
soon she's got money and she has a
And that's what
publicist
you
and
tell
she
people.
she has people putting money into her content.
Yeah, don't
which
share that
should
shit.
not be.
It's
Yeah.
like that Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
That's
So that's exactly
she's
it, though. I mean,
balling
because
the
it could have,
fuck
it should have
out
never
right
got
now.
that.
11
far.
million $11 million
Yeah, she had never.
contract.
Yeah, $11 million contract for
And
being
that's-
dumb as fuck.
And that's just
Yep.
one contract, let alone all the stuff she's getting from like influencer marketing
Yep.
is one of
Yeah.
the biggest. You know, I do
Yep.
digital marketing for a job, and influencer marketing
Right.
Someone that has a big following and does product placement
Exactly.
is the biggest form of marketing right
Exactly.
Right.
now. Like when Google came around, everyone was spending money on search engines.
Right. Right.
Now that there's influencers in social media, like people are spending money on these Logan Pauls and Jake
Talk about
Pauls.
elbow
Right.
to the face.
You know what I mean? They're trying to get their product
Yeah.
placement in their
Right.
10-second Instagram video
Right.
because they have such a big following.
I call that shit
So
the
they're making
Kardashian
s-
effect.
It is.
Because I mean, they were like the first useless motherfuckers on on the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because seriously, I mean, because Paris Hilton was up there with them and shit, but at least like her family had a lot of money and she was known because of her family.
Right.
But they were like the first useless motherfuckers. She got known because she got fucked. That's it. That's real shit. I mean, like honestly, it's like it's the Kardashian effect because we
And
don't.
how planned do you think that was? You think it was
I
100%
don't think she
planned?
planned that out. I think she got fucked and got filmed, and
Yeah.
she just took advantage. I
Yeah.
mean, nobody's like, "Hey, let me get it. Let me get."
I
famous,
think it
got fucked."
definitely set a plan though for
Yeah,
a lot
it
of
did.
different
Yeah,
other
they
people.
saw when they saw the opportunity. It's like there's a difference between a strategist and an opportunist. She's an opportunist.
Yeah,
she said,
she's
"Okay,
not
here's an
making plans.
opportunity." Yeah,
Correct.
exactly.
Right.
An opportunist is not nearly as smart
No,
as a
but they know how to
strategist.
take advantage of an opportunity the minute it shows.
Right.
It's like you still have to be quick.
Yep.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you have to go ahead and strike while the iron's hot.
Oof.
But that's one of the situations. It's like if you don't take that, you have to go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works.
I'm getting entertained and fucking knowledge at the same time. It's awesome.
And now the Kardashians are just ruining the NBA.
They're just ruining lives.
person
Period.
at a
Yeah,
time.
one person at a time.
One player at a time.
Shit, they're ruining rap careers.
They're
too.
ruining
Like,
everything.
anything
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Tiger. Like I haven't heard anything about
Fingers
Tiger
and everything.
since that shit happened with his
See what?
little 15-year-old sister. Or whatever.
Who that?
Tiger.
Oh, yeah, I know,
It's
yeah, they
over
fucked
for
him
him
up.
now.
Who's the one who was with him? Or was it what's the little one's name? The younger sister.
I don't know. Little
It's Kendall and
prostitute
Kylie.
Kent.
number
Where's
Kendall and Kylie.
Kendall? I think.
Kendall and Kylie.
two. No, he
I
was
don't
with
know.
I
Kylie.
think.
He was with Kylie.
Kylie. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Totally guessing.
Yeah. Shot in the dark. It don't matter.
Just like I fucking binge watch that shit right after Roseanne.
I alternate.
Time of
I
that.
alternate.
Full circle.
Taking it back, huh? Oh yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So let's talk about some movies. There's been some big movie releases so far,
Right.
the last month or so.
Yep.
And
I just saw Deadpool 2 last
I
night.
was, man, I want to see that
I
shit so
haven't,
bad. I
I
ain't seen
haven't
it
saw
yet.
it yet.
So good.
Yeah,
I was
do
impressed.
Not spoil that
I
for me,
loved
'cause
it.
I want to see
So,
that shit.
I'm telling you
in
about
all
it.
honesty, I didn't think it was as funny as the first one,
Right.
but the story was
Wait,
much
wait.
better.
You piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
You
Catherine,
fucking
dude.
unpercent.
Did you break the seal?
Yeah,
I've
I
already
was about to
pissed
do it right
twice.
after him, but yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Somebody take a shit in there.
But yeah, I
I was just
didn't
like,
think
fuck.
it was as funny. Yes, it had its hysterical moments.
Right.
But the story overall was much better.
I thought it was
For
much
the second
better.
One, the second one had a better storyline.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
better
Okay.
story. There was
That's
a lot
good.
of team action, and the
Yeah.
fights were
The
fucking.
fights,
Woo.
legit.
You seen it, right?
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I think
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Was
yeah.
it?
One
Yeah,
of my
'cause I wanna
favorite
see
things
that
about
shit.
it is when they
Mike
break
Colley, what's up?
down the fourth wall and he like says stuff like
Yeah.
to
Yeah, they
you.
always
Yep,
do that.
yep.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
The very end after the post credits.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a good movie.
Oh, they had some post credit shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna leave right away.
No, I've been stay through the credits. No, I wanted to see that movie so bad when it came out, and then I kind of got forced into going one night. One of our kids was asking to go with some friends,
Right.
and I was like, you can't. They won't let you buy tickets because nobody, they're all
Over
16
yeah.
or 17. And he's like, no, we have somebody who's 17. We can. And I'm like, you can try, but they're not gonna let
Yeah.
you. 10 minutes later, he called me back. He's like, yeah, you have to come buy the tickets for us.
Though you have to be over it. Like you can
You
go
be
in
under
at 17,
18,
but you
just
have to
have
have
an
someone
adult.
over 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went. I drove.
Rated R movie.
Yeah, it is. So I drove all the way to the theater thinking I could just go up. They gave me all the cash, and I'm like,
Love
I
you,
need
Mike.
5 tickets. And they're like, are you gonna watch it too? I'm like, no. They're like, well then they're not
Why the
either.
hell did you say that though?
Well, 'cause there
Yeah,
was-
I just fucked it up. Just walk in and then walk the fuck back out.
The only reason I didn't lie is because there was nobody there, so they'd be able to
Oh.
just watch me. And so I had to get a ticket too and go watch it with them.
Hey, you guys, what's
But
your...
it was worth it, right?
Somebody's
Yeah.
asking us what our view is on Drake and push-up beef.
Oh, please don't get me started.
Pusha T and
Pusha T.
Drake.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Pusha T?
Two subpar rappers going at it. Next subject.
Isn't Drake pretty good though?
Who said
Doesn't he
that?
have some
Who?
skill? Drake.
Drake's a crush.
Drake? No. Drake has popularity.
Right.
And I mean, I will say this. I will not say he don't have talent.
Right.
As a rapper, he does not have talent.
Right.
Because again, this is where the game is fucked up.
Right.
Because at what point is it that you can be considered a talented rapper when someone else writes your raps? How the fuck is I mean, the only thing you do in rap is rap.
Right.
So if somebody else is writing it, what the fuck are you doing?
That's
Yeah.
3/4 of.
You know what I'm saying? That's
rap.
karaoke.
Who the fuck is writing
It's
his
just fucking
raps? He
karaoke.
just hires people to vote. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if he
Yeah.
goes up to a freestyle,
It's a
what the
known
fuck is he
fact.
gonna do?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not even like a rumor no more.
If
It's
he
like a
goes up
known
to a
fact. Like
freestyle,
everybody
he's gonna
knows
choke.
he gets ghostwriters, but yet you still give him props. Like
Yeah.
literally, to me, that shit's karaoke.
It's 'cause
It's
he's
not
like- it's
the
'cause
same
he's
as
making
writing a
radio
rap
hits.
and
That's all
actually
it
doing
is,
it.
He's making radio hits.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I turned on the radio the other day and Drake's one of his new songs came on, and I was thinking the only people that like this stuff are people that don't know. They
Don't
just
know
turn on
raps.
the radio and they hear it and they're
Don't
like,
give a
oh
fuck.
yeah,
I fucking hate
yeah.
Let me just break this down because, look, Greg, as much as you sit there and talk about you're not great or whatever,
Right.
if somebody ghost wrote your shit, you could be Drake right now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's just how. I mean, that's how you can actually look at it.
Right.
Because what is the point of saying somebody is talented when they have no real fucking talent?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
If
Lil
they
Mike
got
can
money
write
to
your
hire
shit,
somebody
yeah,
to
and
do
then,
all the
you know
shit
what I
for
mean?
them, right?
Yeah, exactly. So how are
You
you
come
talented
up,
when
you
you
hire,
wrote it?
yeah, you hire somebody to come up with the beats. You hire somebody to come up with the lyrics, and then all you have to do is fucking sing it.
But
you
this
know?
is the thing that pisses me off about rap. When
And
the
he
fuck
has
is
got,
that cool
he's
in
got
rap?
bars, right? I mean, he could sing pretty good,
Yeah, he
right?
can sing. Now, I'll
Yeah.
give him that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. In rap, he sucks to
Yeah.
me. But that's like me being, that's like Colt being an architect, and then I take credit for his design.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
how the fuck do I consider myself talented when he built it,
Yeah.
when he designed it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All I did was put my name on it.
Right.
That's not the same thing as being talented.
So I have a question for you. Drake, when he was unknown, he didn't have people. He didn't have the money for that, right?
Well, he's always had money.
Oh,
Understand?
has he?
He was a child star.
Oh, was he?
He
From
was a
what?
child star.
He was a child.
Yeah, he was a star since a kid.
From
He
what?
was
Yeah, he was
In
Hollywood
Canada.
raised.
a Canadian TV show
Yeah, in
called
Canada.
Degrassi.
Yeah, like
He was a child.
Hollywood
He was
raised.
just What? It was in the wheelchair.
What?
It was the wheelchair dude.
Yeah, he
he
was
was
in
in
the
the
wheelchair.
wheelchair.
What? I've never seen it.
Colt-
Oh,
no, Colt-
No.
Like
I've
he just blew
seen
his mind.
Straight up, just never started.
But Drake
Wow.
was
It all
in it?
comes.
Yeah, that's how he started from the bottom, and now he's here.
It all comes together, bro. It
I
all
know, like
comes-
you can see a thought
Like,
connect.
look,
Like,
yeah. So if you
yeah, your whole
Good thing I
childhood is
spit on
ruined.
myself.
That's him.
if you've always had money,
Wow.
that's how you.
What?
That's how he makes
Oh,
it,
agree.
right? I mean, obviously he probably took voice coaching lessons or whatever.
I mean, you know, he can still have his talent as a singer.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna knock his singing.
Right.
That's one thing I will never knock.
Right.
Because in the R&B field, see, this is the thing: the difference between rap and R&B. In R&B, you don't have to write all your songs because you have the voice.
Right.
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 In rap, it's not about your fucking voice. It's about your
Exactly.
word skills.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. If you don't have word skills, you're just a fucking puppet. You're not saying anything. You're not doing anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I could take anybody in
Exactly.
this room. I could write your rap for you. How are you talented?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can read?
You're nothing more than a voice, and
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
has a voice.
Because you can read?
Just
That's
because
that's
your
not a
voice
talent.
sounds good.
Right.
That's a basic fundamental skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I have a problem. But it's not because of his singing. Because I think as a singer, as an entertainer, I still think he's a good entertainer.
Right.
If you ever
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
him act or do other shit,
Hey
he's very
Tanner, you
entertaining.
saw that pulled up as this guy wants to see it real quick.
Oh yes, I
Yeah,
sure
Mike
do.
Adams wants to see the picture.
Mike, you got it. I'll show you. I'll show you.
So
Degrass.
R&B
I think
is
I've heard of that
Degrassi,
show.
yeah.
and blues.
Oh shit!
So
Look at the
Is
smile. Look at
the
the
rhythm
smile
and
and
blues
everything.
of today's time the same as
No, because it's not
I was
rhythms
gonna
and blues.
say.
And they call it
Fucking Drake, dude.
they call it rhyming
What the
bullshit. That's
fuck?
what they call it now. You know what I mean?
Holy shit, dude.
Whatever.
rhyming bullshit.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Because
Wow.
R&B is no longer rhythm and blues because there used to be, and this goes with music as a whole. I feel like that music as a whole has lost a lot of its essence. It's became
Oh,
a
shit.
corporate packaged thing that everybody can just market to somebody. That's a whole other argument. I don't even want to
Yeah.
get into it. We don't have enough time for that shit. But the point is, what?
Mike's like, no way, that shit's nuts.
That blows my mind. My sister used to watch that shit every day after school.
Yeah.
Blew
Yeah,
your
he's-
fucking mind. Didn't it,
he's
Cole?
Canadian and he's
The Cole will
Jewish.
never be the same.
Exactly.
Hank Bogelson said it. Isn't he a sex offender? 6'9"? Isn't six?
Yes.
6'9"
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
6'9" is currently
Yes.
in a court case. Yeah.
Multiple.
Oh shit, dude.
Multiple.
Yeah.
And there's
Whew.
still get play.
Yeah.
And
And where do they
Yeah.
find these people? Is what I want to know.
I don't know.
Like, who says you?
Come be famous.
You're it.
Come be
Dude,
famous.
it's the same
Exactly.
thing like what happened to you with the Peanut Butter Jelly Time song.
Yeah.
There are scouts that are just scouring YouTube
And that's all they do.
SoundCloud all day.
All
And that's all
day.
they do.
And when they find someone that fits the profile,
Yep.
you know what I mean?
That's it.
Then they
But see-
all it takes is one
Now,
one
see, Colt,
contact.
if you had have done the peanut butter jelly shit now, you're probably like one of the biggest stars in the world right now because you were just having fun that day.
Rehash it.
But, you know what I'm saying? And
Remix it.
Yeah, exactly. Remix that
I'm
shit.
too old for that shit now.
Yeah.
No,
My-
you're
my
never too
day's
old.
Past. I'm past that.
But see, like back then, the internet was still kind of new, and so
Right.
they didn't really
Everybody's
know that the next star
allergic
would
to
be on
peanuts.
YouTube. Even though you were like viral at that point, but they didn't really understand that the next star could be found on YouTube. Now, if you get over several million views, they're gonna
You're on.
you're on
Yeah.
because they know at least they could product place you, like they said, like you said, product
Yeah,
placement.
influencer
I
marketing.
mean, if nothing else, they will do it for product placement. You know what I'm saying? So,
Product placement.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
all the time.
If you're looking to
Those
place
things.
any
I
products
know,
on our
right?
show, go ahead.
Sponsored by Red Hat.
We'll send you an invoice.
Top.
Drop top and reds.
I know,
I'll
right?
send you an invoice
Make sure
later
you turn
for
the label
this.
towards the camera. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
Really?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? A tater
That's
tot?
exactly what it says. How did you know, though?
You told me.
It's either a tater tot or a
Yeah.
grandma.
I told you.
flat.
Doesn't
Joe.
even matter.
So then
And it looks like that, too. It's all burned up.
It looks like some good crumble.
Too much
or-
friction.
Some good crumbling. Oh, shit.
So then the other big one was the new Avengers movie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Spoil it for me because
Do
I've
not
not
spoil it
seen
for
it.
that either.
No spoilers, but
But
Jeff
yeah,
hates it.
still speak on it, but I have not seen it.
I hated every second of it.
No
Really?
shit.
But
But
he,
why, though?
he
Did you
had
cry?
Hold
Did
on.
you cry?
Hold on.
No.
There's no reason for it.
You
There's no.
wait for that shit.
Listen.
Yes, I did.
There's no reason for him to cry or get happy or get sad or anything.
Because you know it's coming in the second.
No, because he's never fucking seen any of the Marvel movies. He's maybe
Oh,
seen.
wow.
He's seen like one or two.
Yeah,
you
so
see-
you don't understand
did you
why
see
it
Homer?
matters.
No.
Right. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the
I
fuck up.
already have all the spoilers, which I fucking kick myself every day for because I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, I'm so
but
sorry, Colt. The Hulk guys.
I want to find out too. So come on.
well, it's low key.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
No
Sorry.
spoilers.
Hold up.
No spoilers, but Hulk guys.
But okay, so the reason that movie has so much power is because people have invested the time in the movies leading up to that movie.
Correct.
Right? So he went into a movie pretty much blind. A handful of movies, right?
Yeah.
Let's be
I
honest.
haven't seen all of them, but
Right.
I've seen a few of them.
A few of
Have
them.
you seen the
Okay.
precursor? Have you seen the 2016 Avengers?
Okay, I'm about to say you had to at least sing that
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Right.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
But
what
there's
actually
like
But there's a lot
all
more.
kinds of movies in between
You're
the
right, you're
all
right.
the Avengers,
I
right?
can't.
Sure,
I
sure.
can't say I hated every second of it.
What,
Like it was.
What were
There's
You
funny-
texted me and told me it's the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen in my
what
life.
were you looking for in it? That's what I want to know. Like, what were you looking for that you did not see? Because there's always
He
a
doesn't.
reason why you would
There's
say
no
that.
reason for him.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying because there's always something lacking whenever
Did
somebody
you not
says something
like the
that.
storyline?
Exactly. Was it the storyline? Was it the characters?
So
Was
a
it
big
the
part of
ending?
it, and I think because like right before I watched it, we had watched
is close
some other
enough.
kind of superhero movie like that, right? And I'm sort of getting sick of like the indestructible guys fighting and nothing happening. That it's like beating the shit
Oh,
out
you
of each
talking
other,
about the villain and shit?
but just anybody.
Okay.
Like it could be
Like the Hulk, because he's fucking the best.
Like invincible as fuck, yeah.
like it reminds me of a video I saw a couple years ago. Somebody made a video of the Hulk fighting Superman. Do you remember that?
No, I
Do you
didn't see
remember?
that.
It was like 10 minutes long, and they're just beating the shit out of each other for 10 minutes, and nobody like gets
Guys.
hurt. No one is injured. Like the whole movie was just that. Like
But see, I could at least understand that one versus like when you saw the Superman versus Batman shit. First of all, if Superman
yeah.
punched Batman, he'd have been knocked the fuck out
he
permanently.
did.
That's what I'm saying. At least it's believable.
First
you
of
know what
all,
I'm saying?
Superman is incredible. Batman is a fucking smart guy with a belt on.
Exactly.
With money.
Thank
And he
you.
has money.
And he's got
Superman
money
is
and he
not
has a
part of
tool
his
belt
skills.
that is incredible. But yeah, exactly. Without
Yeah,
tools,
exactly. One punch from
Batman
Superman,
is nothing.
done.
Batman's
It doesn't
done.
matter who the fuck you are. Like,
Yeah.
I love
again,
Batman.
he's just very rich with a lot of resources and
Exactly.
smart.
He just has tools.
That does not make you be able to handle a Superman punch. But anyway, yeah, but see, that's different.
Did
I mean,
you
at least I can
see?
see that.
Did you see Justice League?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Are you
Which
doing
one
product
would you
placement?
pick?
No, it's Mike wants to see what we're drinking.
Marvel over DC. I like them both, but
Drinking some
Marvel.
Lagunitas.
He brought the good stuff.
Good good shit.
All
Dad,
kinds
you
of
guys
shit
are
in here
gonna
today.
get paid for this podcast.
We've got
Give me that money,
I know,
bitch.
right?
Give me that fucking money.
We've got some Four Loco too.
Yeah, dude, that's gone.
Yeah, thank God.
That was gone before we even started.
Okay, so,
So
you don't like the
Infinity-
fact that they just fight, and that's it, pretty much.
Well, that's not the only reason I didn't like it, but that was one of the things. I'm just sick of seeing that.
So, did you leave at the end puzzled?
No, I
Were
left.
you concerned or anything?
No,
or
because he has nothing
you
to be
just-
concerned
you
about.
Just walked out.
He
and was
just
like,
saw that movie, pretty much.
It was over, and I was like, "Really?
That's it.
What?" And
Yeah,
then I
dude,
left.
but if you've watched and invested in all the movies, dude,
So you
you're
think
gonna
I have
have.
Movie Pass because I didn't have to pay for it.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tanner, you've probably seen all the movies. Colt, you've probably seen all the
all
movies.
except
So
for-
when you see this fucking movie, it's gonna be like this. You know, you're gonna be like, God damn, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you're gonna fucking go through all the emotions because you've invested in all the characters hours. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
that's what he's lacking. He doesn't have any of that going into this shit, mostly blind.
Sure.
Maybe seeing Avengers fucking when it came out 4 years ago or whenever it fucking came out. You know, he hasn't seen any like Black Panther, or fucking the new Thor.
That one was actually decent.
I really liked Black Panther.
I did,
impressed.
and I just want to take a quick sec to tie
Yeah.
this back into our previous conversation of
All right.
hip hop. I think that the same thing goes for the hip hop nowadays.
Yeah.
Like people are down with this stupid ass shit
Yeah.
because they
'Cause they
haven't
don't know
invested the
the-
time.
Right.
They don't understand the culture.
Yeah, they don't know where it
Yeah.
came from. They just
Yes.
they're just jumping into it fresh.
Turn on the
Correct.
radio
And there's like-
oh, I like
Yeah.
that beat.
I think
Yeah.
there's a lot to be said.
And
with
there-
anything.
Trap, there's a lot of catchy fucking beats, dude. I
Oh.
love trance. I love fucking all that EDM shit.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, I don't like trap most of the time. It's not my thing, but every once in a while there is like a good song. I'm like, oh, this is pretty fucking decent, you
Yeah.
know. But
But I just
if
think,
you've
like,
never come from any of the old school rap or any of that shit or
Exactly.
where it came from, like go backwards a little bit, man.
Yeah.
You know, just take the time, listen to a little bit of the old school shit, like.
Yeah. So I like that you say that. I
Yeah.
like, you know, with a lot of things, it's
Yeah.
like you got to have, you know, a little bit of you got to
I'm
invest
not
yourself
drunk.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Until
I
you-
agree. Yeah.
You know, until you can see it.
There's a history behind everything, you know,
There is.
like trap and all that shit. Everything, movies,
Why
everything.
did they call it
Movies,
trap? Does it
everything.
put you in
It's
a trap?
trance and rap together.
Yeah,
That's
trance-
what it was
trance rap.
originally came
Okay.
from. It was combining
What's that
EDM
called when you
music.
combine a conjunction?
It was like a
No, that's not what that was.
That's when you combine two words.
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
Wait, y'all talking about trap rap?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, trap rap actually came from the idea of, yeah, you shouldn't have said that. Yeah, no, trap is actually because they used to call the drug spots a trap. Because
Trap
there's-
house.
There's
Yeah.
no way in or out.
Yeah, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Oh,
In
see,
fact,
and I,
Outkast even said that shit.
and I
on
thought-
Stereo Dope Delicious. He said that's
see,
what
and
it
I
is.
don't even know.
Trap.
See, that's what.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they used to call the trap house because it's like there's no way in, no way out. Once you're in, you're in.
Right. And I always thought it was a mixture between rap and trance.
But and it probably ended up becoming that.
Yeah.
But the initial beginning of it, because like people like T.I. were probably like one of the first
Yeah, when they're talking
Trap
about being
rapper.
in the trap.
in the
they're talking
trap.
About being
Right.
in
But see,
the drug
now
house.
it became something else.
Right.
It kind of evolved in not
Yeah.
a good way. But
Yeah, like Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
bees in the trap. Bees,
Yeah.
you know, then
But
that
see, she
loses
still
all of
tries
its-
to embody that new trap with the old trap, and
Exactly.
it's still,
Yeah.
still garbage. But anyway,
Garbage.
Don't get me started on this shit. It's just terrible.
Ooh, there's a good picture.
Nice,
of
That-
nice, nice
What's
Hitler.
up, Hitler?
A nice Hitler mustache there, guy.
Is that Sage Francis?
I bet you could tickle a
is.
clit so good
So-
with that stash.
Yeah. That's just mom.
Yeah, we could give her a call and ask her if you want.
Yeah, could we?
Because she's blocked.
Because she's blocked, she can't tune in.
So,
Yeah.
so hey, Greg, it's time.
Is it already that time?
It's the time.
Nice.
I'm not even sure.
We got 2 of them today, don't we?
We do have two today.
Is it the question?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not the question that drives us.
Wrong time.
I know, fuck.
Don't you have to piss again? Jeez, what the hell? What are you
I
still
told
doing here?
you I might have cancer.
He's even got a watch on. He doesn't know what time it is.
Somebody needs to go take a big old nasty shit in there, and then nobody will ever go pee again. Let us know. I'm done.
I might have to go 7 more times.
Oh shit!
All right, Greg, it's time.
All right.
It's time for the Jeff and Greg Urban Dictionary
Phrase.
Yeah.
Nice.
The phrase of the week.
Fucking phrase of the week, baby.
Why don't you break it down real quick?
All right. So the phrase of the week, my friend here, Jeff's gonna take you on a journey. Kick up your fucking feet, drink some beer, smoke some weed, do some hash, shoot up some heroin. I don't know. Whatever you fucking like to do, man. You know?
Take
If
ecstasy
you like to
at
do
the butthole.
peyote in the fucking hot sun, I don't fucking know. If you like to do ecstasy, do whatever you
Take it
like
up
to
the
do,
butt.
though.
Take it up the butt.
If you like to drink, if you like to drink a beer through a tampon in your ass, I mean, fucking go for it, man. But my friend here, he's gonna take you on a fucking journey.
Yeah,
It's the
so
Urban Dictionary phrase of the week.
it's the Urban Dictionary phrase
Mom,
of the week.
close your ears.
She just do that.
Oh, Colt's mom's on. This is gonna be good.
Oh, she's gonna like this one, man.
Hi, Mrs. Whitmore.
You probably shouldn't have told her you're doing this
I'm
tonight.
about to say, why would you do that?
I'm waiting for the comment.
You better not be driving home.
All right, so
He's had 10 beers already.
a few weeks ago we had some guests on the show
Right.
from Houston, Texas,
Right.
and one of those guys he created his own Urban Dictionary phrase that got put on the website,
Really?
Whoa.
and he said it took him like 2 weeks to approve it, and it just came through,
Yeah.
and so he had done that, planning on and showing it when he was on our show.
Right.
But it didn't work out. So he sent it to me. So one of the Urban Dictionary phrases of the week this week is the colon octopi.
The colon octopi?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Is that
Oh.
like-
Can we get a
is
guess
that like
before
the-
you tell us?
The
Yeah.
colon
What it
octopi.
is?
It's like the octopus version of an anal-dwelling butt monkey.
Well, because a butthole kind of looks like an octopus.
Why did you say that so calm like it was a normal shit?
Well, listen,
How often do you hear that?
anal-dwelling butt monkey is what we call my aunt's dog. It's a family. It's a whole family affair. My
Okay.
aunt
Yeah.
has a really ugly Shih Tzu,
Patrick, what's up?
and I think my cousin or someone at a family gathering. So, anyways, anal-dwelling butt
Anal
monkey
dwelling butt monkey.
that's a common term in the Wade house.
That's
around the
unfortunate.
holidays.
Nice.
How often does that come up? Like, is it
You know what?
Well,
Quite
she
often.
brings she brings her dog everywhere.
That's
so,
actually
yeah.
ringing a bell right now, though. No.
It sounds like a South Park.
I'm about to say exactly. They would go all in with
It
that
very
shit.
well could be. It very well could be.
I want to say it was from
I'm gonna figure it out.
damn it. What's that movie with God damn it. I know what it is.
Is it aliens?
No.
That was Bruce
I
Almighty.
can't
Jim,
think of
the one where Jim Carrey was on, it was God.
Oh,
Bruce Almighty,
yeah.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Bruce
When he's
Almighty.
fighting the gangsters. When he's fighting,
Yeah.
my aunt's dog
Yeah, it
looks.
came out.
My aunt's
I'm
dog
so
looks
mad
like the
y'all know
monkey.
reference so quick.
This is my aunt's dog.
Your aunt's dog looks like a lemur?
No, kidding. Pretty close.
Yeah, he sent that monkey to jump
Yeah.
up that Mexican dude's
He
butt.
said something along the lines of, "You'll walk out of here when a monkey crawls out of my ass," and he said, "Oh, okay,
Don't say.
okay."
I remember that movie now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was just after he got his god powers.
Yep.
First he shit the monkey, and then he started running.
And then he ran back in. He
Yeah.
told the monkey to go home. You're
Yeah.
right. You did. You
Yeah.
go home now.
Halfway through the alley.
That is a good one, but that's not what the colon octopi is.
Well, that was my guess.
That was a really good guess, though.
Yeah.
That was
It
really
pretty- It
good.
was very descriptive.
Very solid.
This is thanks to Zip from the No Redeeming Qualities podcast.
Thanks, Zip.
So when someone, I have a hard time reading these lately.
Someone's
Oh, that's my
some
shit.
audio.
Loud as fuck.
You unprofessional motherfucker.
I know.
God.
Shit.
The colon
What the
octopi.
fuck?
When somebody fists an ass
Okay.
Okay.
and opens their hand while inside their
Like
partner.
Puppet Master or some shit.
To complete the move, you must wiggle your fingers around like an octopus,
Pull their colon out.
preferably while yelling, "Let me slide on in there."
But you're already
You're
in
But,
it.
already in
if
there.
you're not in there,
I'm in it.
if you
If
don't say it,
desired-
it's not the same. Though.
If desired, the line can be whispered softly instead.
No, I'm trying it.
Let me slide on
You're gonna keep your mouth shut. He's gonna fucking try it.
Wow.
Try the colon octopi.
Are you gonna try to slide in there after your hands are in there already?
Yikes.
He's gonna try too.
Ooh.
Very
So you gotta
nice,
put it in there, open it up, and then put your Johnson in there? Is that how that's
Oh,
going?
yeah, it's gotta
There's
be
no
like one of those
Johnson.
goddamn
Okay.
clown
Yeah,
cars.
but
It's
like,
just up and then.
I mean,
I think he's
my
gonna try
girlfriend
it
has
too,
a
and
hard
it's
enough
your fingers.
time taking just the dick up the ass. How are you gonna shove a whole fist?
Did you hear
Whole
that, Colt's
fist?
mom? Huh?
Yeah, you
I know,
fucking
right?
there.
Allegedly.
You're
Allegedly.
grounded.
Allegedly.
You're fucking grounded.
Allegedly, she has a hard time taking
Colt's
it.
Ground
up in
him.
here. Colt's up in here talking about butt stuff to his mama.
You know,
Johnny's mom.
That's what I'm saying. It don't get no more awkward than that.
Hopefully she logged off by
Conversation,
now.
every time you see her, she's like,
This is
She made dinner.
Loud.
Really, nigga.
really, did you really do that shit? Did you really do that shit?
Like Kevin Hart's comedy special. Really? On orangutan. She has a hard time. Really? I beg to differ.
Fucking cheeks hurt.
You gonna go piss
There
again?
it goes. There it goes.
Jeez, man.
Wow.
All right.
Dude.
Well,
Are broken.
Damn, son.
We'll wait to do the second one till Colt gets back.
oh, the second one's good too.
Oh, so y'all got another one?
Oh
The
yeah.
ladies' room,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, we did too because Zip came up with one and made his own. So
Okay, so what was the name of that one again?
That was the colon octopi.
the colon octopi. Yeah. Which is kind of weird that Tanner's like, yeah, I know.
I mean, he came out with it quick, like,
Yeah.
hey, you know what that is,
Calm,
right?
very calm.
Anal blowing butt monkey.
You
Yeah.
know what that is, right?
Yeah, very calm and just like, yeah,
I plead the fifth.
yeah.
I'm saying, what the fuck?
You've already said enough.
I plead the
No, I've
fifth.
said too much already.
Where am I blacked out?
Who are you guys? Where
Pure
am I?
Life Nestle Water. Proud sponsor of Jeff and Greg podcast.
They just don't know it yet.
Y'all actually put it in the shows on YouTube?
It was like you walked in there
Yeah.
and stared.
Okay, cool. Like, what do y'all do it like after every
It's
show?
hard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
You guys giving me a ride home, right?
Yeah,
Wink, wink.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another one.
Hell yeah. This one I found all on my own.
This one is all Greg right
This
here.
one I'm not guessing.
I guarantee it's going to be wild as fuck.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I dare you to try and guess
I'm
this
not.
one.
No,
I
I
think
wouldn't even
I-
try. I'm just going to wait.
I think I'm
Okay.
good.
You might cry yourself to sleep tonight.
And I don't mean any puns when I say that this one is kind of a mouthful.
Yeah, I think
Really
we
is.
probably do.
Okay. The Alaskan pancake pile driver upside down milk machine.
Holy shit. I know what an Alaskan pancake is, but the rest of it?
Sounds like a Mortal Kombat combo.
Finish him.
Yeah, is that something old
fuck?
Movie Kane can
What happened?
Sub Zero does that one.
Exactly.
The Alaskan I think this is a couple of different ones
Just
mashed up.
yeah,
Exactly.
like a
That's what I'm
Mortal
saying.
Kombat.
Combo. Yeah, combo.
It's a
Alaskan
conjunction.
pancake pile driver upside down milk machine.
So definitely
I'm
someone's
guessing you
upside
shit
down
some
in this
soft
situation.
serve in her somewhere. Milk machine.
Are you guys ready?
Okay, so is it a blue waffle that is nasty as fuck, right? So it's
Wait, hold
gotta
on.
be
What
somewhat.
is the blue waffle? Can you take a step back?
Well, a waffle
Let me all
is
do what a blue
related to
waffle
a
is.
pancake, so it's gotta be some
Mm.
close. No, not even.
Are you talking
okay, I
about a
get-
blueberry waffle?
You've never
Just
Googled
don't-
blue waffle?
What the fuck do y'all should do with y'all
You've never
free time?
Bro,
I have a 3-year-old.
You need to
Blue
Google
waffle.
Google blue waffle right now.
Google blue waffle.
I don't even
What?
You'll love it.
I promise you don't want to know what that is.
No, I
Wait.
don't.
Make sure you're not connected to their Wi-Fi because the police might come.
Are you for real? If I
What in the ever loving fuck is a blue waffle?
What are you doing?
Bro,
Oh no.
you've never heard of the blue waffle?
No, I obviously
Wow.
use my
Wow,
internet
Greg.
responsibly. I guess.
Okay.
All right, guys. All right. All
So
right. All right.
the
all right.
pancake. Back
Yeah.
to the
Let's,
pancake.
let's go.
Go ahead.
The
we go.
Alaskan pancake pile driver upside down milk machine.
Oh!
You just figured it out.
Told you.
Just keep watching. You'll be
I
What are
fine.
you gonna learn, old man?
I always say don't Google it.
Did you Google that shit?
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
That's not what this is.
If that's worse.
That is not what this is. So you're on. You're okay.
Real quick, is that worse than this?
Yes.
That is
Whoa.
definitely.
That is bad.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
The definition. Here we go. Here we
Here
go.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So you take a woman out into the woods
Right.
and tie her to a tree stump upside down.
Yep.
Then proceed to pour maple syrup all over her naked body while you drive your penis into her, resembling a pile driver.
Right.
While riding a moose and occasionally using
Wait, where do you get a moose? Where the fuck
Can't
did the moose
just,
come
you
in?
can't just
from a
throw
tree.
while
Why are you
riding a
riding a
moose.
I'm just reading it. while riding a moose and occasionally using a milk machine to lactate her breasts and feed the milk to the moose.
Where you get the electricity?
What is
to
the
milk her?
purpose?
Best if done.
What is accomplished here?
Best if done while wearing nothing but a ski mask and a bow tie. Hold on. This act is extremely illegal,
You don't say.
except if done on the 4th of July while holding a sparkler in your left armpit while you sing the national anthem backwards.
Where the fuck do you find this stuff, Greg?
Where did you
That
What do you
find
do
that?
in your free
Cost you
time?
like $8,000.
I know.
Bravo. Bravo
That
for
is the
coming
most
across
ridiculous thing
that.
I've ever
Oh,
heard
the
in my
same
entire
thing?
life.
This 4th of July is going to be crazy. Pam gave me permission to try the Alaskan pancake pile driver upside down milk machine.
Yeah.
That is a gruesome sex.
Where the
scene.
fuck do you find the moose?
While riding a moose.
What willing moose says,
I want to
hey,
know how
it's
you
my
power
time?
the lactation machine
Exactly.
out in the
With
wilderness.
the moose, how do you have these things
With
together?
the moose.
Moose, come on, it's that time.
Okay,
do-
so I have
I
a
do
couple
have-
theories on the lactating machine. All right. Okay, so the swing and the walking of the moose powers
The machine.
the machine, just like
Perpetual
waves
motion.
in the ocean power some kind of
Perpetual
stuff.
motion.
I mean, they don't really
Perpetual
say where
motion.
it has to happen, I'm guessing, so maybe you'd be around a power supply, but why the fuck is there a moose with a milk lactating machine?
How many extension cords do you
Exactly!
need to perform
To
this?
make this happen?
Wow. That would be a sight, though. Could you imagine?
Oh, I have imagined.
How do you think he found it?
I finished to it a couple times already.
Yeah.
Why?
Because why not?
Yeah, boy.
Why?
Oh, my
Inspired
face.
to write RoboCop, dude. That's
Yeah.
what inspired me.
Exactly.
Robocop came from the lactating machine while riding a moose.
Yep.
What?
While I was visiting Canada.
On that new album.
Well, that's all, folks.
So, wait.
Good night, everybody.
Is it illegal in Canada or illegal in the U.S. or all over
Just
the
says
world?
it's illegal
Unless it's
except
4th
on the
of July.
It's illegal.
Yeah, you're asking
on
So it's gotta be
164
America,
days
because-
of the
Because
year.
it's got to be 4th of July.
Why are you so intrigued? Are you trying to go to Canada?
No. I just want to know who comes up with this amazing
You know where you can find the moose, huh?
Yo, I saw a moose in Rigby today.
You
So.
got a moose
Dude,
handy.
One
You see a
time,
lactation
I
machine.
did,
you know
really
Manette,
well.
right?
Yeah.
So I was fishing there.
Yeah.
There comes a little moose, like, "Oh hey, what's up? I'm a little moose," and I'm like,
Is that what he said?
"It's a little moose."
How did
Where
he
the
say
fuck's
it
the
again?
mom?
Here
Here comes the mom.
That's a trap.
Trot, trot, trot. I'm like, I'm about to fucking die. Just fucking.
Let me see what did that moose do again when he came out?
Exactly. How did you say it
Trot,
again?
trot,
How's
trot.
the moose say? No, what's the moose say?
I'm a little
How's
moose.
the moose?
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
And when did
That's
you?
what I thought I
When
heard.
was it that you asked?
It looked like you were like almost
About the
milking
milk.
something.
I'm saying, like, what are you
Like,
doing?
Trot, trot,
How does
trot.
the moose do that?
Trot,
I
trot.
am a moose.
What happened?
Little moose, little moose,
Oh,
Oh, I'm a moose.
Oh shit.
out of control.
but yeah, that was honestly top 3 scariest moments of my life. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what they were saying. Yeah, that is true.
Fuck that word.
That
when
is
you
pretty
when you
scary.
walked in on Greg doing that.
Finishing.
Machine.
I was like, oh!
I just opened the door and closed it.
You gotta feed
Serpent
the
as fuck.
milk that you milk out of her to the moose.
Yeah.
Did you catch that part?
Oh.
So she has to be pregnant.
Exactly. You gotta multitask like
Boom.
fuck.
Mind fucking blown.
That's a lot of
You gotta
multitasking.
fuck a pregnant bitch on a moose with a milk machine.
With
Either
the
that,
lactating machine.
either that, or
But
she's already had
also
her
gotta
baby.
be tied to the tree.
She's
Yeah,
also
covered in
exactly.
Oh yeah, she's gotta be covered in syrup.
That's a lot of
Very good
preparation,
point.
dude.
There's a lot of preemptive
There's a
shit.
lot.
Now, is this like
Preparation
hidden
for that
cabin or is this like Mrs. Butterworth?
You know what? I don't think there's really a
What
preference.
I don't think there's a preference.
What
It's
on that.
gotta be like pure authentic maple syrup if you want to do that.
Exactly, to get the full
Like-
experience.
So
on
Get
really-
like the Canada spirit going,
so she's
right?
tied
Exactly.
to a maple tree.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
That would be the ideal situation.
Yeah, okay.
Like
We're
this.
thinking this shit
Way too hard.
It doesn't. It doesn't say she has to be conscious either. So
Or alive.
or alive.
Or alive.
And with the advancements of lithium-ion batteries, there could possibly not be a need for extension cords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solar
But
panels.
wait,
We don't even
solar
think
Solar
about
panels.
solar.
You can go through all that shit.
Solar panels.
Got solar
We need to get Elon
What are
Musk on
these
this
for?
mother shit.
Exactly.
You know, Elon Musk needs to
Go
come on
make a
board.
roofing tile.
Yeah,
for
let's
this
do this,
shit
man.
Right now.
Let's figure it out, Elon. Come on,
We need to make this a shirt.
this is
Play
happening
this
right
scene
now.
out.
Yeah.
What in the entire fuck?
Oh, good times. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
So that's it, man.
Hell
We're
yeah.
hour and a half long show.
That was fast, huh?
Yeah,
Good 90
way
minutes.
fast.
Yeah.
90
Alcohol
minutes.
makes it go faster.
Had a good ass time.
All right, so where can we catch everybody?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and start. Colt.
Start up
Me?
the round
Oh.
table.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, and you can find me June 23rd, which is a Saturday.
Damn
'Cause
right.
I know, because
Yeah,
of Ty.
like it,
But find me at the Rigby Fairgrounds doing stand-up for the family. Don't worry, it's not going to be like this show.
No, nothing's like this show.
Colt
This is
doing
the
most
a comedy
unique
show
ever.
with a no
It's going to be
shame
so
and
hard
loose.
transitioning from this natural setting that I'm
Right.
used to pleasing little kids and
Try not being
moms.
drunk.
Don't say pleasing.
Try
don't,
not being drunk.
don't say
It'll work a
pleasing
lot
little
better.
kids.
Yeah, that's you caught me there.
No pleasing little kids on
Yeah,
this
no
show.
pleasing.
Wow.
There's none of that.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come sit
Oh.
with you, Greg?
Exactly.
No.
So make sure you bring
None
your
of
family out June 23rd to the Rigby Stampede Days.
Bring your
I'll be
little
doing
kid out. To
Bring them all out.
so he
Let
can please them.
let Colt please your children.
Trust me, he'll have sparklers, candy,
A milk
Maple
machine,
syrup.
cotton
Moose.
candy. There'll be solar
window-
power events.
A windowless van.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a van with blacked out windows
It's all murdered out.
with free candy down the side.
Yeah, I'm definitely not showing up.
Yeah.
Sounds like a case instantly ready to
Instantly.
Oh,
Yep.
Calm
I
down.
was nowhere near that area.
oh yeah.
Wow.
But that's
yeah.
about the only thing I'm doing besides work.
Right on, man.
I'll let Tanner go.
All right, go Tanner, get this.
You can find me at an office near you, working my life away.
Right.
No, for music stuff, you could. I've got a show June 30th here in Idaho Falls if you are in the area
Right on.
with Blueprint. And besides that, you can find all my music on lethipopprosper.com.
You still on Spotify?
No, is this
I
Because
don't
I remember the
over
first
there?
album on Spotify. I love that outfit. Or I love that album.
Look underneath.
Yeah, I have my first album is on there. My
Okay,
second album
cool.
I did not distribute well, but I am
It's
working on
only
a new
$20.
album.
Hey, we can get it on there.
And
Prosper.
yes, oh, thank you. Yeah,
There you
that
go.
album. That's the only way you can get that album.
Oh
now,
yeah. I remember that one. Yeah.
Is just the actual
All
album
the stuff.
itself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no,
I
I
still don't
just
even have one of those.
I know.
Who
Bootleg you on this shit.
the majority of my life revolves around my business, Strive Marketing, and doing internet marketing for local small businesses. So if you own a business or
Right.
if you work for someone that needs a website or
Right.
internet marketing,
Mhm.
strivemarketing.com.
I'm a local small business.
Nice.
That's him.
Yeah.
Is that the Civic 9?
Yeah, that's what
I was
Pacific
gonna
Art
say
for
that
me.
looks familiar
dope.
because I used to be able to ollie over that on a skateboard, and now if I was to
That's
attempt that, I'd be in the
Yeah,
hospital
that's
for
called
a couple
compound
months.
fractures.
Yeah,
It's not old age, bro.
it's weird what age does.
Yeah, it does.
No, just wait.
Believe me.
Yeah, now
You guys are just
little kids.
you guys are at the cusp.
Yeah.
They don't even talk yet.
We're
I
almost
know.
there. Oh, yeah,
I
that's
feel
right. Yeah,
40.
you're
I'm
probably
afraid
old
to.
enough, yeah. Man, I don't even want to see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
As far as me, like everything, Instagram, Facebook, just look up Ty Durden. It'll be on there. Red Lightning Studios,
Red
Project
Tube.
Mayhem Music. You can go on Instagram, Ty_Durden TV. You can go on Facebook, facebook.com/Ty Durden Online. Twitter. I mean, whatever social media it is, I'm on it.
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
Have you gotten up to that yet? Have you gotten up to that yet? You're
What?
not on Pornhub yet?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
that's next
I
year.
got one video
I
on
mean,
there.
you
That's
always
next
say
I'm in
you're
the-
making moves.
in the-
Yeah, that's what I'm
Banana
saying.
suit.
Like that's the next thing though. That Pornhub.
Once you
Xvideos.
break Pornhub, you're all over.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
bro,
I'm
you
sorry.
send in like a
You'll go
9-minute
viral.
video or some shit, you get
Yeah.
like $3,500.
I'm trying to tell you, dude. Like, hey, they did say that though. They did say you actually get
I'm doing it.
$3,500 for a video on
I'm
Pornhub now.
fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Did
Go
you?
for it.
You've heard of Wheeler
saying
Walker
7.
Jr.?
Who?
Yeah.
It's
We-
like
It's
7,
gonna
fuck it,
go,
$3,500
man.
Wheeler
for
Walker
a
So-
9-minute
Jr.
video,
premiered
I'm
his
in it.
debut video for
You
his
better
new
stay the
album
fuck
on
off that site.
Pornhub.
Nuh-uh.
See me
Yeah.
for
Hell yeah,
You
dude.
look it up on Pornhub.
Did
Dude,
you
that's
see about
badass.
Hawaii? Once the volcano.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
my
no, it wasn't the
cousin's house got
volcano.
destroyed.
It was the missile launch, right?
Wait, what?
What are we talking about?
When
Somebody going to war?
Yes, I think it was Hawaii.
Went to war?
No,
Without
When-
us?
When
They
that
got a
when that
missile-
when the message went out saying there's
How we go from
a
Pornhub?
bomb coming
Yeah.
to
yeah,
Hawaii.
bomb coming,
Oh,
and then
yeah, yeah,
Fort
yeah.
Hub
Okay.
Hub was like,
Oh yeah. Well, it shot up after that.
yeah, exactly.
It shot
It-
way up because everybody's like, "Oh, we're still alive. We gotta get it." You gotta get it.
Was it that, or was it them saying, "Oh fuck, we're about to die"?
This is it. This is it.
There's only one thing I want to do before
Double
I
fist
die.
this shit.
And
I've always wanted to double fist it. It's too big, but
I want to watch someone.
Not my
ride
dick,
a
but my
moose
hands.
with a milkshake machine.
makes tater tots. Ugh.
You can't double
Burn
fist.
victims.
You can't double fist the tater tot. Huh?
No, you can't. You can act like it though. Just go like
Stupid.
It's just like a shake.
you just rub them together. What you do is you just rub your hands together like this,
Oh.
and it's between. You just,
Ah.
see?
Gotcha. You just
Yeah, figure it out.
Sound the violin.
Ingenuity, baby.
you do the pinch,
The
pinch,
human spirit.
the pinch and twirl.
Pinch and twist.
If you can
What is this?
start a fire.
It's not the world's smallest violin. I'll tell you that.
That's someone's got an itch on their nuts. All right. I think that's a good place to end this show.
All right.
Peace out. Thank you guys so much for having.
Jeff.
We love you guys.
Always,
Thank you
man.
guys.
Always.
Best
Alright.
time I've ever had.
Always.
Aw.
Always.
Download
sweet.
the fucking podcast, please.
Please.
Yeah, and share this video if
Share
you're
it.
watching.
Yeah, mine's
And
already
make sure you
shared.
check these guys out on Podbean and wherever
Aw.
else.
Look at you
Are
guys.
y'all on
Check
Spotify
out.
too?
We love you guys.
I know y'all should be on Spotify, right?
I personally like
Are we
Cast.
on
Y'all should
Spotify?
get paid
We
for
are.
your streams on that.
I don't know if we're on Spotify.
You
or
need
not.
to. I'm telling you, I'll get
There's-
y'all on there. I'll help y'all out.
There is something worked out actually. Like we'll be on Spotify soon. It's
Yeah,
going.
'cause
It's
you
going
get
through
paid for
Podbean.
streams.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sweet.
The only thing you get paid for streams for.
All right.
All right. Well, until next week, I'm Jeff,
And I'm Greg.
and we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers.
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
Fuck the Beatles.
Fuck those fucking Beatles. Cancer loving fucks.
Peace.